Hi, I might be a little fried. Shoot, wait, is it this button? Okay, is it? Say words.
All right, there we go.
Hello,
Hi.
hello?
Hi, I fucked up. Hi.
Wait,
Hi.
I'm sorry.
Words.
Can we just talk about how fucking great our Fugis are on this couch or bench, whatever
Yeah.
this is?
Yeah.
MP is just sitting all like MP's Fugi looks
Demure.
adorable. It's Piku art. She yeah, like very demure, very demure, very mindful. Lynn is just kind of here, and then I am.
Damn.
the
Okay,
fucking-
bitch. Just say you hate me.
Damn.
No, I couldn't think of anything that like really made sense for you just kind of standing on the couch.
Just a chill guy.
That's what I meant. You're just. I meant kind of. If anything, I meant you're just here in the sense of like you're not doing anything.
Just a background
crazy.
character. It's okay.
You-
I get
like
it.
no, you're just here to have a good time, is what I
I'm
meant.
just,
Like
I'm
you're
just a filler
here.
NPC, bro. It's
No,
over.
not
It's-
what I meant, and you
bro.
know it.
It's over.
Lane.
It's so cool.
Yeah. All right. Bit's done. Bit's done.
I just meant like. Genuinely, I just meant like it looks like you're just kind of like enjoying your time here, and
Yeah.
then I look like I'm about to sprint around the room, going like.
Like the fucking kid.
As is your birthright.
Like the fucking kid
Yeah.
from.
From
What's
the
that?
Wild
Yeah,
Thornberries.
that.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah.
was-
Anyways, here. Shit. Wait.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of that now because I saw a clip the other day of a dude trying to explain that Rugrats movie to someone, reference that character. His friend looked at him like he fucking was insane.
Yeah.
That is a very
so
good.
I'm gonna let my
Yes?
You go.
I'm gonna let my preference for what I like show already. Everything S tier.
All right. All right.
All right.
I'm
Pack
not
it
the
up. See you guys
best
next time.
I'm not the best person to do this because I really like Monster Girls.
MP is very Monster Girl. Also I see Piku just as are aliens monsters, and since it's
Kinda.
technically isn't
That-
Piku
that's
an
a-
alien?
That's a very.
Yes.
See, that's a very
Question
good
mark.
question, and very that I was going to bring that up too. Because of everything on that list, I think the first one is the most vague.
That's fair. I'm going to assume that when it says alien, are we getting started? By the way, are we starting? Are we getting straight into it?
Oh,
Yeah,
if you
sure.
you want to, yeah.
I would love to. So I think we're gonna propose that when we mean alien, we're going to assume that I don't know if they mean like glorpy alien or if they mean xenomorph alien.
I meant
Yeah,
Ooh,
'cause
that's a
more
good
leaning
one.
towards glorpy, but I guess it also does include xenomorphs. You're right.
Either way,
Alien-
I think you should just exclude MP and I from this discussion because I have many
Yeah.
things to say about aliens.
Both of you are very
I
gay
have many
for your
things
wife,
to say,
and honestly,
and none of them. I have
None
many
of them
things
are
to say,
kosher.
and
None
of
of
them are
them-
pure.
none of them are TOS compliant.
Yeah.
Wait,
And that's why we brought you here!
Cinder, come on.
Yeah, wow, rude as hell.
Yeah,
Damn.
saying that to the cat girl.
On her
Wow.
stream too.
Um,
Disrespect. Aren't
sorry,
you a
remember
cat
what I-
girl anyway?
I'm trying to put together what I was going to say.
I think that was the
Actually,
original idea.
As for aliens, it is kind of a hard one to like really put in a specific tier because alien is so vague and kind of subjective because like a xenomorph is an alien just as much as Piku is an alien.
You're not giving a good example with Xenomorph.
Are we gonna include like the Tenno on this list as well? Are they considered
Oh,
aliens?
that's a
I'm
good
not saying
one.
that people wouldn't fuck a xenomorph. I'm just saying that like alien, like that's such a vague descriptor that it can mean a lot of different things. I
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
there are a lot of
Given
people
my bias, I think that you should
Yeah.
take my opinions on this with a grain of salt. But regardless of if it's Glorpy, if it's Tenno, or if it's Xenomorph, I think that's an S tier.
Yeah,
personally.
there's so
I
much
feel-
variety.
I was gonna
I
say
think that
feel
plays
like
to its strength.
I feel like Alien is a pretty high tier, if anything, just for the such a wide variety.
It's cheating, but it's awesome.
Yeah, again, the alien can mean a lot of different things. If you look at anything that is described as alien and that has like something described as an alien, and they're very different things. Like Piku is an alien, xenomorphs are an alien. The fucking monster in Killer Clowns from Outer Space are aliens.
That's true. That's fair. Yeah, just put like the one character from the newest season of Dawn to Dawn next to the xenomorph queen. Let's just.
Also, speaking of Killer Clowns, I went to fucking PetSmart and that was playing on the speaker. The theme song for that movie.
That's hard. That's hard as fuck.
That's
actually.
awesome.
That's tight.
Okay, so S tier for the alien.
Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good. Yeah.
And then we go
Any
to
objections?
No.
No objections.
All right.
And then we
S
go to
tier for
complete-
aliens.
Oh, I should probably ask,
Yeah.
by the way, are we ordering these by tiers or like
I
within
think
the
by
tier?
tier is just fine.
Okay. Okay. Here's what I usually do. I usually like nothing else ordered except the top.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah,
usually do.
okay.
Fair.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna immediately show my other go the complete opposite route and say angels are D tier because there are a lot of religious stuff with them.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
You
Okay.
cannot tell me you mean that.
So
Picture everybody, shut the fuck up. Picture this. You are dying. You are on the verge of death. You are on the ground bleeding into the snow. No one is there to save you until the sky glows gold. And the most beautiful woman you've ever seen descends from the sky and extends a hand to you and cuddles you in her warm embrace, envelops you in her feathery wings, and assures you that everything is okay. You wake up in a hospital. You're cured. You don't know how you got there. A single feather rests on your bed. It's at least a beat. Come on.
But you
Painting-
don't
painting a
have
full
wings,
picture.
Lynn.
Okay, yeah, well, I also would be waiting with you in the hospital room, and also I wouldn't look nearly that cool arriving on the scene. I'm sorry, I'm not that cool.
to MV,
Okay, B.
yes, you would. But also, I just want to ask, okay, if I need to explain this, I will. Do D&D ASMRs count? Because
I would say that they're adjacent and thus would be included in the umbrella.
Yeah. There's
'Cause at
also,
least
there's
when
also while we're also doing this, you also have to find a distinction because a lot of characters in media that would be considered angel girls are actually Valkyries.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
cherubim.
that's
But I
okay.
would consider that the same thing.
Yes. Yeah, so,
Oh, wait,
Unless you-
Valkyrie's on this tier list separately?
Yeah, it's down here.
Okay, well, that's a
Okay.
different thing, right?
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
that
exactly.
angels, non-Valkyries, are still at least a solid B.
I was saying like, does an ASMR count? Because like I'm
Yeah,
personally
I'd say
thinking of,
Azamar
like,
like, falls under that category. They're like half angels.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
thinking of
close
like
enough.
Dame Aelin. If anyone has played Baldur's Gate 3, I'm thinking of like Aelin from
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, like
I haven't gotten that far. Hold on.
I feel like it's hard to not say that this woman is hot. Like she
Yeah,
like
I would. I'll say this. I'll settle for a solid C because, like, on the term of monster girl,
okay.
this is
I
as
mean, that
far
works.
low to the monster category as you get. This is the most
that is
humanoid
very fair.
thing. That being said,
Pretty
the
much, yeah.
appeal is so undeniable that it can't be lower than a C.
Yeah.
Very fair.
I
Sure.
because of like how this is going, I definitely
No, Dizzy from Guilty Gear's a gear.
I have any.
Yeah.
I don't think
She's
I
a
have
gear. That's something else.
specifically on angels. I don't think I have a very. Oh wait, actually,
Hi Zero.
Hi, Zero.
yellow.
It's been a long time since I've talked to Zero. Hi Zero, you're really cool.
You are. I do agree with you on saying that like this is the most like non-monster. Monster. Did I put goats on here? I definitely did, right? Hold on. Or at least
No. You put
No.
demon.
No, I swear I put something. Hold on, I need to read
You put
these.
like a. Well, I see Minotaur and like I'm sure centaurs around here.
I swear
Yeah,
I
centaur, Minotaur, but those are like.
Oh wait, behind the bench there's satyr.
Oh, satyr.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
that's-
Yeah, which
That's
is
basically
which is
that. Okay.
Close.
Okay. Okay.
Some
So
of the,
I think Angel should be firmly in C tier, like putting my biases for, like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love a very tender lover, you know? so putting my biases aside, I think Angel is a C tier because it's just not that strong as a monster girl, but it's very strong as a girl, you know?
That's good.
Oh.
In terms of like you saying that it's like the least monster girl, I do have to agree because like the first option I did think of when thinking Angel girl was Angela from Rivals. So
Oh no, that's Valkyrie, different. But
Yeah.
actually, oh yeah, that's true.
Angela.
Put
is,
Angel in C.
That is closer to Valkyrie. You're right. Yeah.
Oh god, who was Angela again?
and
Ah,
the
whatever.
giant buff
The-
woman,
The very
Yeah,
tall,
Angela.
Buff,
We're
the very tall buff woman
voiced
that
by
will
Fischl
fucking
Genshin.
murder you.
yeah.
Okay,
Official government name, by the way.
yeah.
Official
Bug
name:
Girl?
Buff Woman.
Bug Girl S.
Oh,
S, and I have
In a similar
one-
vein to Alien, this is also a very broad tier, just slightly less broad.
I'm going to because like I think of two things jump to my head immediately, and I would not fight against this going into S. I think personally I put it in A just because of my own phobias.
That's fair.
I don't deal well with spiders. However, as
Me
MP
neither.
rightfully
Spi-
points out,
spiders are a different one.
driders are really hot.
Yeah.
In terms of spiders,
Do you have-
I have spiders somewhere else.
You have
Oh, okay.
spider on
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so
Awesome.
spider
I-
slash drider is
Yeah,
elsewhere.
I
Okay, so we're
see
specifically
bug
talking about-
versus spider as like different in this kind of sense.
So does this include moths?
I would say so. Okay, bug is weird. Okay, a little
Why
tangent.
are moths being brought
A
into
little
this? I
little
wonder.
little tangent. Bugs are weird because here's the thing. Bug is used as
Oh,
either a
it's
term for
considered.
over like a group of or like all insects, including like it's weird. Bug is somehow a very broad term as well as a very specific term because
Kind of like fish
yeah, because like people will say like
or berry.
because people will
Yeah.
say like oh like bugs include insects as well as like arthropods and like or like spiders and like those kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
arachnopods.
But- Technically, the term bug is actually more specific than the term insect because scientifically, bug is a specific like group of insects that have like very specific like characteristics.
This is
Okay,
very true.
So then, question. Okay, then if we're not considering driders, are we considering like Mataracon and Juniper?
Yeah, I would say
And
Like the
this,
VTubers.
in this term, bug just means insect.
Okay.
Okay,
So basically,
QB counts.
basically anything
Well,
that isn't
Juniper
like
is
a spider,
moth.
basically
yeah.
anything that isn't like a spider that counts as in that family.
Moths, mantises, ants.
Yeah, yeah.
Why are moths being brought? I'm done.
Again, well, you for one, and also Juniper, the VTuber,
Yeah.
also a moth.
Correct.
And in both the case of her and Mataracon, those are some pretty women. I'd put that at least in an A,
Yeah, I definitely
bare
say,
minimum.
I definitely would agree with that.
Because,
But-
like, I think for me, part of the thrill of Monster Girl specifically is knowing that they can absolutely kill you, right?
Exactly.
And like, you know, like the thing about like mantis girls like eating their mates.
Yeah.
There's something alluring about that danger, right?
Yeah.
I love mantises
Tinder-
in both senses of the
Tinder
word.
about that specific one. S.
QB from
definitely-
Darkstalkers.
QB from
Def-
Good
definite-
example. Good example.
Definitely no biases because she's my main.
I think we should do at
okay,
least
yeah,
A.
no, I see that. Yeah.
A or S? What are you guys thinking?
I'm
Yeah.
definitely feeling like either a low S or a high A.
Yeah,
High.
I'm feeling it. Let's start
Yep.
it at high A for now. We can adjust it later.
Yeah, there's always adjustments.
Yeah.
All right. Now here we got
Okay.
this one. A classic, but I will agree.
No.
Listen, I'm gonna put my own biases aside for this one, just slightly, but
Can
The chat is debating how fuckable Doc is right now.
What?
If I may, as a neutral party, as a lesbian who would not fuck Doc, Doc is pretty fuckable.
Yo, real.
There's something very alluring about a sad wife guy.
Okay,
no, that's
I
fair.
need-
Yeah.
before I say
Yeah.
this, I need to stress this is not out of self-deprecation. This is out of I've never heard someone say this. I have no fucking idea how to react.
That's
You-
that's fair.
You say thank
Then
you
you
and
just
you blush
shut up
about it
and
because you're
listen.
cute and shy or some shit. I don't know.
Thank you. I just read chat. Yeah, Doc is an A with a :3. Doc's also a pretty woman. God damn it. Zero would fuck Doc up while my Zero reacting with a :3. Thank you. I get
Man,
it.
I
Thank
roll
you.
up. Man, this bullshit. I roll up to Arson Libri. I got the maid outfit on. I'm dusting off shelves and shit, and she just goes, "Get out of my house." But then Doc shows up. Bullshit.
I just
Okay,
wanna...
cat girl.
I think Catgirl. This is gonna sound meaner than I mean it to be. I feel like Catgirls are like the quintessential C tier. Like it's the bar, right?
That's fair.
Like it is not too monstery, not too girl-ish, but there's a
There's
lot
an
of appeal there.
in-between.
You could argue it's a B tier too,
Well,
because like
okay.
it's just so quintessential, right? You can
It's
argue
very
that it's boring all you want, but it's the blueprint, right? I would argue B tier
Yeah,
personally,
sure.
but you can put it for C tier. I would argue either is fine.
Yeah. I'm putting my own biases aside for this one, because if it was just me, I'd put it in S tier, but I definitely want to see everyone else's opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with that.
I do just want to say though that like this doesn't affect anything with like my ranking. Just all that I think of when I think of a cat girl is one, Xyla, two, technically also Xyla, but like a default thought is in the last D&D campaign that I played with her,
Oh, yeah.
she played a Tabaxi.
Well, that
which
one was
is-
more cat. Was
Yep.
even more cat. So
yeah, it's basically an anthropomorphic cat for
Yeah, it's like
a lack of
Khajiit
any.
in Skyrim.
Yeah, thank you. It's like a Khajiit. And Xyla did not know how much of a cat that was supposed to be. So one joke that I set up was that an NPC that was a Warforged saw like some monster incoming, went nope, shut itself off, and then Xyla proceeded to say that she curls up in a ball on his chest. And then I think I said he wakes up, grabs her by like the scruff of her neck, and goes, "No."
Damn. Fucked up, bro.
I wanted to play that entire campaign as cat as possible.
Okay. But I think Catgirl can sit firmly in B tier. Are we in agreement
Yeah.
on that?
I agree.
Any objections?
I'm
I
fine.
think
I'm fine with that.
I think it fairly
Okay.
sits right there. It's a good spot for it. Like,
After the stream on my own, I honestly might just do like my own personal one and just put them side by side to just see the difference.
Yeah.
Okay. Now moving on to
Oh, you should send us all the
hmm?
links so we can make our own personal ones.
Oh, yeah.
I would like that.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll send you all the links after this.
Perfect.
so
Next.
real quick.
Oh yeah, what's up?
I saw what's next. I just want to say I have seen so many people go online and debate the fucking like legality and like moral reasoning behind wanting to fuck this.
That's fair, I guess.
I mean, I don't think it's that crazy. It's a human, right? Like, it's not like Chiron in, or is it Chiron or Chiron?
Chiron. Yeah.
Chiron.
Wait, okay,
Charon.
okay, there's Charon, then there's there's Charon boat guy, and then Chiron horse guy.
Chiron's horse guy. Chiron horse guy is clearly like a human with horse legs, right? That's basically what he is. There's no like ethical debate there. They think, feel, and philosophize, you know? Like
Yeah.
that's a human, but with a different body shape.
I think most of the debate
Yeah.
comes from the fact that
Shut the fuck up, Piku. We do not talk about that shit.
Huh?
We are not talking about JRH and VR.
Huh?
So I was gonna say that I feel like most of the debate comes from the fact that with most of these monster girls, they do have animal features, but it is like mixed with a human in a more like clean blend than just the torso of a human on the body of a centaur. Well, on the body of a horse, sorry. Not on a centaur. God, my brain.
Oh, that's what that means. Okay.
Also, because I feel like this might improve some people's opinions of it. I saw a video about how a centaur would work realistically. They would have to be beefy as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's only gonna put it higher for me.
Exactly.
You know, that's fair. That's fair.
I
But
think that realistically they would
honestly-
have to have a body like the horse part would have to have the body comparable to a draft horse, which is like those really big fuckers.
Okay. I have to throw in another centaur in the mix because funny. Side chat.
Is it dandy?
No.
Hello?
Mabel, I am so confused and so proud right now.
Hello?
Good God.
Hello.
Hi, my computer fucking crashed.
Oh,
Oh no.
I love Windows 11.
that's awesome.
I've never
I
had
would-
that problem. What the fuck?
I was gonna joke about how it couldn't handle the power of Centaur Tar.
Centaur Tar
I-
immediately just murdered your PC.
I honestly thought that you were gonna whip out like. There were like several other things I thought you were gonna pull out, like Centaurea or Dandy.
Yeah.
Not
All good options.
Hold on, wait. I just got
Oh,
a
no.
notification from OBS saying it's disconnecting, reconnecting. What the hell?
Awesome.
It's back.
It's connected,
back. I saw
okay.
it on the background.
Okay, that's
I can
awesome.
reach
Okay, OBS died for like half a second. We're back.
So I was saying.
Anyway, centaurs.
What I was saying with centaurs is like, I think of why there's so much debate about whether or not it's acceptable to smash a centaur is because most other monster girls, like just using Xylo as like an example, it's a human with cat features. Like she has cat ears, she has a cat tail. It's not like a person on a cat's body. A centaur is the top half of a human on the body of a horse.
Yes,
Which
Piku,
is-
exactly.
All I'm saying is if you're down to fuck a werewolf, you should be down to fuck a centaur.
That's fair.
That is totally fair.
Honestly, true.
But I also
yeah, that's fair.
what I was also saying is that
Or
I
a
saw
minotaur.
I saw a video explaining like how a centaur would work if it were real, like what build it would need. Basically, it would need to have a very beefy body to support its weight and like
Yeah,
balance it. So it would need
absolutely.
to the horse part would need to be built like a draft horse, which is those really big ones that are
Yeah.
Wait, like I'm looking at pictures of them next to a person. They tower over the person for one.
I think that makes it better, honestly.
And
It
so-
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
the
It
human
does.
part
It's
would
so
be
good.
probably naturally muscular. So anyway, S tier.
Yeah.
Just the immediate.
No complaints. No complaints.
All right, you know what? I wasn't.
I also
feeling-
think like
hmm?
the mythical vibe of a centaur, like with like the vibe of
Yes,
like
Luna?
Karen,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
like it being like this wise, powerful, knowing creature is alluring. It's cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's like L's, not the racism.
Yeah.
You gotta be- You
So I
can
think
be
Centaur
racist
can be S tier.
bastards,
I would
Yeah.
put it
you bastards.
personally. I'd put it below aliens, but
Yeah.
that's just me.
Yeah.
Like here's the thing. I wasn't
Just
really
really
feeling
like the
Centaur until like we started discussing it. Now I'm feeling it. So yeah, I can agree.
Yeah.
I'd feel a centaur.
Of course you would.
Me too.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
All right.
Up next we got the Cyclop, which is basically just
Mm,
big one eye.
So there are two thoughts that I have with this. There's regular Cyclops, where it's just a very large person with one eye. Sometimes it's human size, but also there's Merxie's take on a Cyclops with the Epic the
That's-
Musical.
That's fair. Yeah. Honestly, still what? No.
Here's the thing. I have seen like classical, just like big Cyclops one eye. Of like, I've seen like people make OCs of this.
Yeah.
It's kind of S tier. I'm not gonna lie.
mm,
Yeah. I
There's
can.
some, because like the thing is that like by like the conventional standards of what Cyclops are supposed to look like, you basically end up having like a muscular mom pod.
Exactly.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I think that.
That's
Okay.
hot.
Okay, weird thing. You ever? I forget what it's called. The elf who eats the French fries. You ever read that manga?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. I know
plus,
which
yeah,
one.
plus size elf or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read that.
Yeah,
like, I
I'm
think like
familiar.
a year ago. There's a Cyclops.
I never
in
read it,
that.
but I know the one.
Yeah,
There
there's
is?
there's a Cyclops in that, and she's what I think of when I think quintessential when I think of like Cyclops girl.
See, my view on Monster Girls has for always been.
Oh, I
has
love
always been ruined.
her.
Actually, let me see if I can pull it up as like an image. Hold on.
She's so cute. But yeah, no, it's exactly what I had in mind. Like, she's kind of got like a strongman bod.
So, my view on Monster Girls has always been ruined by horny anime manga Monster Musume.
I'm just gonna quickly
There.
share in case it's needed. That inside chat, that's what Polyphemus looks like by Merxie's design.
But the problem with that for Cyclopses is my view on Cyclops Girls has been the most pure character in the entire series.
Right.
It was a shy, small looking girl.
Oh, do you have a picture of the plus-sized elf character?
Trying to find best only.
I can
Best
find one.
Okay, best image I could find is one of her fighting the Oni, but
Yeah.
But you're still
See if
talking
I
about
can
Monster
get-
Musume here, MP?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I've watched some of it. I know who you're talking about. Cannot remember her name.
Yeah, me neither.
But I do know what you mean. Like she's very like kind of shy, like very nervous kind of character. She was very like, if I remember right, like, she was very shy and like very clumsy because her
Yeah.
depth perception was hot shit with just one eye.
There's a few pictures of her.
Oh.
Cyclops.
Oh.
She's so cute.
yeah,
I
there we go.
love her.
Yeah.
I fucks with this heavy.
Yeah.
The
This
This
is an
is
S
good
tier
image.
to me. I would put this above
Martyr, I think-
Centaur personally.
So I do have
Martyr,
one.
I think you fit closer to Angel than Cyclops.
Yeah.
Martyr is like extra dimensional seraphim shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah.
I do have one thought related to the
Image.
related to the Cyclops picture. Just because I'm thinking about it now. Is it just me, or does it feel like it's kind of a random thing for a Cyclops to sometimes have a horn?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, a lot of
So-
time. I mean, to be honest, a lot of the time when a character, I've seen this when like a lot of time when like a character like doesn't have many defining traits as like a monster. If it's like one thing, then, like maybe they'll add like another thing just thrown on there for you know. I'm not really sure how to describe it.
You have some pay?
I do have to go, but I can be on my phone for a little bit, but it's gonna have a little bit of shitty mic quality if you don't mind.
That's fine. That's all,
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all good.
Okay.
Where-
Then I'll
where's
be
Happy
back
Happy
on my
here?
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll be back on my phone in a little bit.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, there. Cyclops. This is what I think of when I think of Cyclops. Is this character for some reason?
Cyclops.
Isn't
I can see it.
Cyclops is a singular word, right? And then like the plural is Cyclops s.
Yes.
'Cause-
maybe.
it's
Cyclops.
one of those weird words. Cyclopsis.
Cyclopean.
Cyclopes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Cyclops.
Plural for Cyclops.
Yeah, the Cyclopes. It's Cyclopes.
Cyclopes.
L-O-P-E-S.
Cyclops. Okay.
The singular Cyclops.
Putting a lot in S here. I realized.
Yeah, because there's a lot of good options.
That's fair. I'm just trying to. I'm also just trying to like. I'm trying to rein in myself in a sense because like I would put
Yeah.
most of these a little higher, but I'm trying to something has to go in
Yeah.
F tier even if I do like it.
Yeah. I just haven't gotten to anything I disagree with. Oh, I'm realizing very rapidly that there's nothing on this list I disagree with.
That's fair. Because here's I could have gone like deeper, but the thing is, a lot of like the other. I'll be honest. I did go on the what was it, the Monster Girl Wikipedia page based off the
Yeah.
one like book series,
Yeah. yeah.
So to find like a lot of them were literally just variants of these ones. So like for ones
Yeah,
that I feel,
yeah.
I only added ones that I felt like were different enough to like justify, like Angel versus Valkyrie, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or like how I have
Okay, I do
how
have a
the
few
Ogre, Oni, and Orc all on here.
Okay, I'm realizing I actually do have a few that I would probably end up putting lower on the list, but
All right.
it would be tough. I'm splitting hairs.
My spine. Ow. Okay.
So I've given my thoughts on Cyclops. We can, or Cyclops rather. You guys can take it from here. Oh, you already put it on the list. Okay. Sorry,
It's up there.
I have two streams up at the same time, and I'm keeping my eyes on the YouTube one more often. Okay. So next is Demon.
Once again, a character that it
So
kind of
where are we drawing the line between
subjective.
Demon and Devil?
yeah, because those
That's a
two
good-
are
Okay, that's a good point. I did
I
add
am
those.
gonna-
Okay, when I added them to this list, I did have a specific like way of describing it in my mind, but I think I forgot because I did make this list like a few weeks ago.
Okay. So let me ask,
There's
for
a difference,
Demon,
just vibes.
like, where does like the Helltaker demons go? Would that be demon? And would we put like the rest, like anything that's like less human in a different section? Because I don't know.
Actually that's a good point.
I will
don't-
say that
it's hard. Again, I had like it's like a vibes. I had like a way to describe it. I just forgot, and I hate it.
Damn.
I will say that it feels like a lot of people tend to use devil and demon kind of interchangeably, but there is a difference. I just off the top of my head do not know what that is.
Okay, got it. Figured out. Okay, so at least based on I'm going to at least based on Google AI overview, which I'm only going to trust in this one instance just because I liked the description they made. Devil specifically is a fallen angel, where a demon is just any other hellspawn,
Makes
Okay.
sense.
which I think makes sense. Is like a good way to.
That's kind of how it works in Terra, funnily enough.
Yeah. Like in my mind, like a devil is kind of like a demon, but like higher in whatever made up ranks there are. Welcome back.
I think my
Hello.
answer remains the same for both of them. Welcome back.
Did I miss
I think they're both at
Uh,
least A tier.
Yeah, both of these definitely
You-
need to be ranked like together. But
You did not miss very much of anything. Right now, we are debating on demons and devils because they are kind of together. I'm gonna
but
be real.
different, you know.
I'm gonna be real. It's kind of hard for me to give like a confident, like input on these because my reference of demons versus devils is Dungeons and Dragons.
Right.
And
Yeah.
again,
Like-
to be fair, even more confusingly, if you look down in the corner, I do also have succubi down here as well, which is a
Okay, that is
demon,
different.
but feels different than like your average.
It's also
like,
it's way
run-of-the-mill
more
demon.
specific.
Exactly.
Yeah. I personally, I think I'd put all of these in S tier below Cyclops, but
Ops.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Based on vibes, I like the idea of a devil more than a demon, just personally, but
I fuck with that.
yeah. So I feel like at least for me, I would put devil S, demon A, but like, what do you think?
I think that is
Yeah.
perfectly acceptable if nobody has objections. I think my list might just look a little different than yours.
That is fair. I can live with that. Yeah.
After we're done with this and we all make like the personal ones, I think I'll just make a tweet just putting them all like compared.
Please do. I would
Very
love
fair.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
please.
Alright.
I will also say I love this next one because I immediately think of a very stupid thing with it.
Oh, please do sell.
So I see Dog Girl as the next one, and my immediate thought is how a lot of people talk about how, like, I've seen a lot of women say that they want like that golden retriever energy boyfriend. I'm imagining that type of energy, but with a woman, and that's what I'm imagining a Dog Girl being.
That's
Yeah.
about right.
Yeah.
I think Dog Girl goes right next to Cat Girl because they have all the same strengths and weaknesses.
Exactly.
So basically,
It's like they're like equals
Lynn
but
with-
opposites, you know? Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Yes, MP.
Lynn.
No.
Funny enough, I was going to say Lynn. I was gonna say like Lynn gives off that kind of golden retriever energy. I'm sorry, Lynn,
She
but it's
so does.
I'll take it as a compliment.
it is a very high compliment. It genuinely when at least when I'm saying it, I mean it in the sense of like you have this very like excited energy. You're very like you're really like fun to be around. You really care about like your friends and your wives. Like it's very wholesome energy.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say, bark bark.
That is what they say. And you know what? B for bark.
True.
Oh
Yeah.
my fucking god! I nearly spit water all over my monitor.
You good?
Hello.
I took a I reached over. I'm like, oh, I haven't had much water. I should take a drink. Right as the water goes into my fucking mouth, out of Lynn's mouth. I was, well, you know what they say, bark, bark.
What can I say? I've got away with words.
You should dehydrate yourself. It's safer.
All right,
Yeah.
so this puts us at
Oh yeah, I like Martyr's like description. where,
I-
Like demon is like a monster, but like devil, it's like a devil is like a demon, but he has a job.
ah.
Yeah.
I like that. Good take.
While I
Now,
know
if
that
you'll
it's
excuse
not-
me,
Yes.
the next one is Dragon.
All right.
This
yeah,
is
here
the
we go.
highest ranked one.
All right. Yeah. I was
there it
waiting.
is.
I was waiting for this one. Yeah.
I feel like this. I don't
Yeah.
even think I can argue with her.
No, this is the best
I
one.
feel like that
I'm
was
sorry.
Dragons are very fun. I will say
What a great.
one
Yeah.
one final thing, like final thought about the devil and demon thing. While I know that D&D is not a perfect example of devils versus demons, one thing that I still think of is like in again Baldur's Gate reference, like Raphael I feel is a good example of a devil because he like even just like a normal devil outside of D&D, I feel he is a good example because he is like this. He only does things to benefit himself, even if it seems like he's being generous. He does things for his own gain. He's like genuine, but still will trick you.
yeah.
If
sounds
that
about
makes
right.
any sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a monkey's paw.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's very like monkey's paw because he'll be like I will happily help you, but I want the power that will come from defeating this enemy.
Sorry, my spine has like a creature living inside of it. Hold on.
Oh no.
You gotta unequip your spine.
I'm gonna implant a Sandivistan.
True.
Yo, real.
Yeah. No.
On everyone's
okay.
souls, 2026, we are going Cyber Psycho.
Yeah.
Yo, I can't wait to go Cyber Psycho and then just crash out in front of the fucking bank.
I still think
Real.
I still think my. I still think my ideal like cyberpunk existence is like someone who like doesn't look like they're chromed, but like is definitely chromed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like sleeper
But-
chrome, sleeper build, but chrome.
Sleeper Chrome. I like it.
What I love is that technically in the cyberpunk world, like you could either go with what I said of like sleeper chrome, where it's like not very showy, but you have a lot of it, or you can do things like just go all fucking out, like probably covered in LED. Do you think there's a pink pack for chrome?
You
Yes.
think anyone just goes to the Chrome store and inserts RGBs?
Oh, definitely.
You think anyone's put the RGB lights on their OS system on this
For
time?
a goddamn fact, dude.
No. No, they put it on their RGBness.
Oh,
Watch out! I'm trying to turn that thing into a.
here, hold on. Pushes a button that starts like playing like rave music.
Okay, let's just put Dragon in S tier and keep going.
That's fair. Yeah. No, I
Alright,
agree.
cool,
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Okay.
Dryad.
As in,
I've thought about this already. This
Yeah.
is a C tier for me. I think that Dryad is very quickly ousted by Plant Girl, who is later on the list. Like, Dryads
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
cool, and I really appreciate their existence, and I think that they're super neat. I just don't think that there's anything I would consider cooler about them to other monster girls.
It's like tree ghost
Yeah.
versus like girl who is a plant kind of vibe.
Yeah, versus girl who is probably going to try to trick and eat you, which is way
Yeah.
hotter.
Pitcher plant type beat.
Oh.
Would you fall for a pitcher plant?
Oh, dude, I'm diving straight into that shit. You know the gif of like the guy with the axes on the mountain that dives into the water? That's me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You know what that reminds me of? Actually, a really fun little side bit. In the
Yeah.
Konosuba movie, they have a sort of plant girl that takes life energy. and
Oh yeah.
stuff.
That's the
That
one that
was
was just
really
was that the
interesting.
one that was just like on the side of the road?
Yeah, the one
yeah,
that's
that-
on the
that
side of the
one.
road, acting like she's in pain.
Yeah.
But then when everyone is out of sight, she's just turning into a delinquent stuff.
I
Really
was
funny bit, in my opinion.
I don't know why thinking about this just reminds me of Ents now, and I'm thinking it would have been really funny if I put Ent on here and just put Treebeard in S tier.
Okay, another funny story I just made me think of. Treebeard was one of my favorite characters in Lord of the Rings. I got to watch it in my lit and film class, which I took with a few of my friends, Silo being one of them. And the scene after all the Ents attack the tower, and then Merry and Pippin find like the stash of all this food and pipeweed. They start smoking it, and Treebeard is like leaning towards the door, trying to figure out what they're doing. And I turn around to Zai. I so badly want to see the next scene, like have Treebeard sitting with them smoking, and then Zai had a really deep like Treebeard impression with Treebeard Smooka.
True.
Treebeard hitting the leaf.
So I'm gonna head out now, but I hope
Okay.
you all have a
Okay.
fun rest of the stream.
You have
And
a
if
great
you
day
send me
too.
that thing,
Thank you for your input
as
that you've
I
given
heard,
so
if you
far.
send me- Yeah. Yeah.
You have a fantastic day. And chat, remember to follow MP along with everyone else here. They're all awesome.
Correct. I
And
think
like,
I did put links in the
Xyghtshade,
description, right? Hold on.
Probably.
Bye, MP.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
think I
go.
did. If not, I'll add them later.
I'll see you all later.
Bye bye. And then there were 3. Alright. So wait, what was our consensus on dryads again? Is that like C?
I said C personally.
Alright, I can see it, yeah.
Ha.
Ha.
But
Ha ha. Alright. Okay. This next one.
Lynn just reminded me I should probably post about this in my own server.
yeah, I forgot to do that. I think I was about to do that, and then my fucking
Just dying again, what the hell? What is going on? Is it because I'm screen sharing? That's weird.
might be.
Okay, we're back. We're
You can
back.
like drop the welcome back. You can like drop the oh, you're already on 720/30. I guess you could drop it to like 480/15 if you really wanted, but
Yeah. Here, hold on. Yeah, give me a second. Let me change the settings of the. Let's drop to 15 FPS and 480 because I'm literally just moving pixels.
Dog. Yeah.
I'm literally just moving pixels. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. I can look on the screen and remember which one's which.
Yeah.
So for Doulahan, you were saying.
Yeah. There is a very interesting subsect of people on the internet who are very into Doulahans in an interesting way, which I will not shame them for that, isn't it? But it's just saying it's a very prominent part of the fans of Doulahans is that.
Can I ask what?
So you ever seen someone use a pumpkin? It's like that, but
Use a pumpkin. God damn it!
there you go. There it goes.
I'm gonna say this. I think that the prospect of a Doulahan girlfriend is at least a little bit more interesting than angels or dryads, but not as time tested as cat girl and dog girl. I would say they go to low B personally.
Maybe.
They're not
Okay, yeah,
without
I can
heads,
see
it's
that,
just
yeah.
that-
It's
it-
ladies
it
that carry
depends
their
a lot
heads
on-
around in their hands.
Yeah. Although-
it depends a lot on the
Also,
interpretation.
that being said, there is a particular Doulahan I think is extremely attractive, and that's Kelty from
yeah.
Durarara.
I was actually
Look
gonna
on
add her I was gonna put her on the thumbnail, but I didn't have. couldn't find-
Kelty
couldn't
is
find a good
kind
PNG of her.
of goated.
Yeah.
But I think Kelty is the exception, not necessarily the rule.
That's fair. She's like one of the few Doulahans that don't have the head with her.
Yeah, it's okay. Kind of like, I guess, be a, like Tism a bit because I actually have read a bit about Doulahans.
Go ahead.
So Doulahans are more or less like a spirit or fairy because they are from Irish folklore, and a lot of that stuff has to do with fairies.
Correct.
The main interpretation from the original story, from what I remember, take this all with a grain of salt, this is all from Wikipedia, was that they would ride around on like this old like worm-chewed caravan, like one of those like covered carts.
Yeah.
Like it was like old and like worm-chewed.
Worm chewed.
If I remember correctly, they would collect people's heads.
Ooh.
I do not remember why. It depends a lot on the story. Some things say that it's
Yeah.
gathering heads, trying to find the perfect replacement for its own because it lost its own head. Some things say that it doesn't have a head at all, and it just does this because it's like an evil, dangerous spirit.
It's like the tooth. It's like the tooth fairy, but you know.
Yeah, some things are saying like it's. Some versions are like it wants to replace its own head. Some things it does this just to collect them. So it depends a lot on the story. Some of them it says like they're looking for their own head. So it's a lot of different interpretations. Most consistent thing is they sort of have some theme about death following them, and like they always are missing their head. Sometimes they have to do with like sometimes they're even seen as like a reaper in a way, but I think
Right.
that's more of a loose view on them. I'm not even gonna read it off. I'm just gonna like remind myself of shit because I'm like, damn, I want to read that
Yeah,
again.
yeah, like the Headless Horseman.
Yes.
The
Horseman
quintessential
is a
pop
good
culture
example.
Doulahan.
Yeah, like one of the most consistent things is that they're depicted as like a coachman or just a rider on a black horse. It very specifically says a black horse, usually carrying their own head.
Also commonly referred to as the Ghost Rider in some circles.
Mm-hmm.
Which I did find was really funny that the Ghost Rider was not just a creation of Marvel and was like an actual thing.
Yeah.
Which I just think is really funny because the Marvel has completely just overridden that term.
Yeah.
And you know what? Fair. when I think, well, although Ghost Rider isn't really like, I guess Ghost Rider is more of a wider term versus like a, because Ghost Rider could also refer to as like anyone who leads like the Wild Hunt or the similar folklore equivalents. Some cases the hunt is led by some is led by an older woman, sometimes led by like an old like noble, sometimes led by like a woman, like a younger woman with a bunch of dogs. Sometimes it's led by Odin himself, you know.
Yeah, in Norse mythology, it's said that the Wild Hunt is led by Odin. Like it has a lot of different versions. I also read a bit more on the dual hunting just to remind myself.
Yes.
So they are very often depicted as something having to do with death, especially because there are apparently beliefs that they would be seen riding their coach out of a graveyard.
Right, yeah.
I also did read that apparently there is debate on whether this is a truly Irish belief or not, because it's apparently a more new thing and there's not as many records confirming its age like other fairy beliefs. So this is kind of a more loose one.
True, that's fair.
Still very interesting in my opinion.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Good. I'm gonna.
Thank you for.
No, man, there he goes.
He's dead. Oh, okay.
Well, no, he died. The
Well.
fucking Doulahan got him, bro.
Damn.
Damn.
Took his head.
Type shit.
Not that he's using it anyway. No, I'm kidding.
So no head?
So, God damn it.
No,
Welcome back. Welcome back.
So where are we putting this bitch? I said low B.
I'm gonna say I'm sorry that I just went on a random autistic
You're good.
rant
You're good.
about
It was fun.
Doulahan.
No, it's funny. It's fun. I like those. Yeah. I would say definitely either like B or C, just in terms of like based on like well, I mean I would put it higher, but like maybe like an A, but it's up to you.
I think B is fine.
Yeah.
I'd be satisfied with really any of these. I don't want to say I can see the appeal after learning that people want to. I can only assume that when you bring up the pumpkin thing, they want to use the Doulahan's head in place of the pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose I can see it, but also all I can think of is how someone was doing that. But like, what if other fruit and then did it with a pineapple? I'm gonna let you imagine how that
Ow.
went.
Yeah, no, those things eat you.
Yeah, they openly said, hey, don't do this.
Pineapples eat you while you're eating it. It's, you know.
If anyone
Love
doesn't know,
pineapples,
pineapples
though.
have an enzyme that actually breaks down the it can actually like break down your. If you ever eaten pineapple and like that kind of tingly or like burning sensation when you eat it, that's because the enzyme in it is actually eating away at your flesh.
That's awesome, dude.
Pineapple's pretty metal.
It is, and it's also the best tasting fruit. It's fucking delicious.
It's actually why pineapple
It's up
is
there.
often used in like some meats, like pineapple juice or like the pineapple
Oh,
rings,
yeah, that makes
because
sense.
the enzyme in it
tenderizes
helps
it,
break
kinda like,
down and
Asian
tenderize
pear.
the meat. Supposedly, honey does something similar because the protease in it, the sugar helps break down the meat.
Mm-mm.
Learned that one from Food Wars.
Awesome.
I wouldn't. It wouldn't. I don't think it would tenderize the meat, but it would be
would-
able.
it would,
The
like, make it-
sugar in it could theoretically is one of the
Pineapple
few
plant
molecules
girl.
that is small enough to penetrate into the actual meat itself. So is salt. Everything else is just too big molecularly and stays on the outside of a marinade. In any case, sugar on the outside of meat would help it to brown faster through the Maillard reaction because sugar browns really quickly and very easily. And it would
Right.
also taste really good. So, you know.
Schmeat.
Schmeat. Anyways, Dullahan, I think, is a low B. We've moved
Yeah.
on from that. What's next? Eldritch?
Also, thank you, Martyr, for putting the idea of a pineapple plant girl in my
Hard.
head right after we talked about what happens when you use a
You-
pineapple.
hot.
If you decide smash, your dick is gone.
I mean, robots are also on here, so
Oh! Anyway, okay, so
Eldritch, yeah. So like, think
I
Cthulhu.
think a slightly more controversial take here. I think this is maybe the lowest one so far. I would say D or C.
I would say that's fair.
My problem with Eldritch beings is not the concept, because in theory it is very attractive, and I've seen and read things that were interesting, but my problem is, like, if she's so otherworldly I can't comprehend her, it's like, I don't know, isn't that big? I feel like I'd be worried she's out of my league. Like, wouldn't
That's-
you want to go fuck another Eldritch being?
That's fair.
I will-
But I will bring up that one visual novel.
Oh, Sucker for Love.
Yeah, that. I will bring up that one.
A mind flayer, though.
Is she?
She's closer. I mean, in terms of visuals, she's closer to a mind flayer, but
Well,
my
isn't-
opinions on
isn't
mind
she-
flayers
isn't
are
she
very
like
similar to
Isn't
this.
she like a Cthulhu
She's
type?
supposed to be Cthulhu, yes.
Yeah,
But she's
I do-
designed very similarly to the way D&D designs mind flayers.
that's fair, I guess.
In any case,
I do-
I still think that I'd probably rank them very similarly to each other, and I'm not super huge on either of them.
I guess
So
like
this is your guys' territory.
I
If you
guess,
want to
like-
bump it up the tiers, you are welcome. But for me, it's a D.
I guess like the best parts of Eldritch are like parts similar to, or that are kind of like, because like I feel like for some of these you can be more than one of these things at the same time. Like
Sure.
I feel like with Eldritch maybe it's like the best parts of Eldritch are also shared by other things, you know?
Yeah, that's a
would-
good point. That's a good point.
Just
I can see that. Yeah,
Really,
you know,
for-
I can agree.
really
But
the Elder
yeah,
thing with like it making you go insane. I just want to put this kind of out there because I feel a lot of people don't quite understand what that means. I didn't for a while. It's not like you see it and it's so scary it makes you go mad. It's like this is literally breaking everything that you understand about how the world works just by looking at it.
correct.
And in some cases, like I think in some stories, you think the way that they do, and then you go back to human thinking, and you like remember that, but you can't go back to it, and it's driving you mad. Like,
Yeah. I saw one guy describe it one way. It's like it's like one guy posted somewhere. It's like like Eldritch Madness being like, it's like it's not enough for like an ant to see like a microchip or something. The ant has to understand the microchip, and then suddenly it's boom, it's an ant again. You know?
yes. Like,
It's like
taking like an ant and then giving it the ability to have the exact like thoughts and intelligence of a human, and then back to an ant. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, what?
Oh
my
okay,
God, a
hello.
pickle. Oh my
Breaking
goodness, it's
in.
a pickle.
How's it going?
I'm breaking in because I'm on break and I can do this.
Oh,
Pickle's really
sweet.
great.
I would say Eldritch Magus is like giving a peasant child from the 1300s a sip of Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
I do love a good Eldritch monster.
I'm sorry, can we just discuss the conversation going on in chat related to this about meth crab?
I'm sorry. What is
I
a
love
meth
meth
crab?
crabs.
What is a meth
Average
crab?
Elden Ring shit.
Crunch
meth.
said you can't unmeth a crab, and then Martyr went bingo, meth crabs.
What do you mean
Hey,
you can't unmeth a crab?
What is this?
I'm kind of with it.
What is meth
You're gonna
crab?
whip the meth crab?
What?
Imagine like Mr. Beast has channel, and it's just like, I gave this crab meth. Let's see what happens.
There
Average
is a guy
scientist
who
in the
did
18th
that.
century.
There is a guy who did that. He fucking got a bunch of like a mound of ants in his lawn addicted to Zin.
Oh.
It's science. Tis all.
Okay, so anyways, I've given my thoughts. You guys can be the final judgment.
That's fair.
I didn't hear
I-
the thoughts, but I
I-
agree.
I said that Eldritch is just it just doesn't do it for me. I don't
Also,
know
you're
why.
wrong.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I've
Stop.
tried.
Mhm.
I've tried a few different times, and it just like every time it just makes me wish I was reading about a different type of monster girl. I guess it just doesn't
fl-
hit. Scratch the itch that I need. You know.
I am a known monster
Flork,
enjoyer.
Flork of cows? Is that?
I love some of my favorites. I guess there would technically be considered like liches, whatever.
If you're talking about Ainswool Gown, then yes.
No, Ainz is a lick.
Yeah,
Lick.
we
I can
got
never say it.
liches
Lich.
here, but we also have skeletons down here.
Okay, but Elias Ainsworth is like an eldritch beast. And I love him.
He's more like a
He's a-
wizard.
He's a wizard by trade, but he's existed since the dawn of time. He's literally older than the trees themselves.
I'm now seeing what
I
you mean
didn't
by
read
meth
far
crab. I see.
Yeah, where's Meth Crab on this list? What the hell?
Oh, actually, that's a good point. I didn't add like, what is that, Decapod? I guess I didn't add like Decapod girl.
You didn't add like fucky little dude.
Yeah, I mean, I got fish and I got spider.
Fish.
If you combine those, basically means a crab, right?
I mean,
yeah,
give it to you.
kinda.
I'll give that to you.
Alchemy.
But I'm sure there's other people
Crab
with
is spiders for fish. Yeah.
jurisdiction that would possibly disagree. But I'm
Okay,
with you on this one.
Put Eldritch wherever you may.
Yeah.
I understand that I'm the outlier here.
I can agree D, but what do you guys think?
I think C. I think nice middle of the road.
Yeah, it's definitely like.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Okay, we'll bump it up then. Right next to Dryads.
Yeah, who the fuck trying to fuck a tree? Sorry, this is YouTube. I totally forgot about that. Who the heck is trying to kiss a tree?
Does YouTube kill people for saying the fuck word? Because I've been saying that.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I say it in my
Fuck's trying to.
I say it in streams. In shorts, I usually bleep them out, but that's just, you know,
Yeah, it's shorts. Different.
that's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I will say, I think I like Ents above Dryads just because I think Treebeard's funny.
That's fair. Agreed.
yeah.
Me when I see the Ents from Lord of the Rings.
Elves, I'm going to also say are firmly in C tier. I'd probably
That's
put
fair.
them below everything else that we have so far just because they're the most human.
Yeah.
They're not
Yeah.
that different. They just live a lot
Yeah.
longer and they tend to be taller and have longer ears. And there's like a lot there to enjoy. But I would say that I enjoy elves no more than I enjoy just like normal human ladies.
I guess that's fair. Yeah. I have like a. I don't know why. I have like a very big fascination with elves, but I can definitely
I
see
mean,
that.
yeah, a lot of people do. You can move it wherever you want.
Yeah, me
right?
looking
But,
down at my Frieren figure I have on my desk right now.
Okay, well she's just cool as shit. That's
Well,
that's
yeah.
a little different.
That's different.
Is she an elf or
Elves.
a mage?
I will
That's an
say,
elf.
Well, mage is more of
Yeah,
an
but you
occupation.
said-
it's just like
That's-
that's her occupation. I do want to say related to elves.
That's
I've
what
seen-
Lynn just said.
I was agreeing with Lynn.
No, you were disagreeing with Lynn, agreeing with me because she said that Elias Andrews is more of a magus, which is just a mage, which is just ooh.
I haven't read enough of it. Just discard my opinion. I'm sorry I dissed your
Wait.
boyfriend.
Lynn,
Should be sorry.
Lynn, I'm gonna shake you. Anyway,
I'm gonna shake my wife that likes to fuck the skeletons more than me.
I never said that.
I was going to say related to
Mm-hmm.
the elves that I've seen some interpretations where it's for lack of any better phrasing, their design is more detached from people than just a person with pointy ears.
I
You
like
talking
to
about Skyrim?
I like to think of Galadriel.
I truthfully have never seen a Skyrim elf. I was thinking of
Skyrim elves are
elves
ugly as
in-
fuck. I'm gonna be dead ass.
That's fair.
Yeah, they are really ugly.
They
I
are
was thinking-
disgusting looking.
Oh, wow.
But Galadriel is absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
And very beautiful. But again, she just looks like a really pretty woman.
Like that. Although that's what I
Like-
mean by like that's what I'm like thinking of like otherworldly because she did. You
That's
know,
true. They
she
have an
did do that.
ethereal grace.
She
to
did
them,
do that thing where like everything just grew darker around her.
which is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Yeah. No.
She's very cool.
Well,
I like
she's
Galadriel.
different because
That-
she's
yeah.
like the ancient elf of
She-
ancients.
She's the super duper elf.
Yeah, she's like
Elf
the
2.
cool. Yeah,
she's
elf 2.
Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. She's the blueprint.
like-
I would still argue that regardless of anything else, elves would still go in C tier relative to everything else going on here.
All right, you know,
I don't know. Legolas is
I'll
kind of
concede.
fine.
We need to put something
But
in DNF. And
I would,
there's gotta be something.
you can absolutely put it higher in your own list, and that is completely fine.
Yeah, no.
And actually, I will fight for this to go into D tier or F tier possibly. I have no interest in fucking a fairy.
I guess that's
Question:
they are like
Is it a fairy or is it fae?
those are-
Fairy.
fairy. Fae is like a lot broader of a term.
Exactly, because
So I
like
do wanna-
I'm thinking,
This is specifically
I'm
like
thinking
Tinkerbell.
pixies.
Yeah, like Tinkerbell,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Pixies.
get him out of
So
here.
fairy in this definition is like a pixie, like small, like I
Yeah.
could.
Little,
I
could-
little,
size.
little sprite kind of thing. You
Nope, not gonna say that.
know? I like they're a person, but you can kill them with a fly swatter.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like that one bitch from that one
You got
anime I
this.
never fucking watched.
I was gonna say something much different that I feel
Anyway.
was gonna be taken out of context real fast.
What did you think I thought I was gonna say? Fun sized?
No, not what I was about to say.
Oh.
Uh,
But anyways, I think fairies are just like F tier. There's just so much less woman there.
I guess that's fair. Okay. Okay, can I bring
Like
up
I'd
a-
be too worried I'm gonna squish her, and if I shrunk down to be her size, then what's the point?
That's fair.
Hey,
I
I'll
don't-
say it.
I
That's
truthfully
an
don't
elf
see
MO.
how.
I see so many people be like, oh yeah, I do it with a fairy. How?
Ow. Although I will bring up one thing just because I think it's funny. I would like to see like some kind of like thing where there's a relationship between a fairy and a giant, just because I think it'd be really funny.
That would be
It
funny.
admittedly would be very funny.
Yeah. Wait,
Howdy.
that's
Be
just
cute.
Seven Deadly
sorry,
Sins
you-
shit.
No, if someone looks
That's
at them,
different.
I'm sorry,
Those fairies are bigger.
if someone looks at the two, you have 2 kids. Yes. How did you?
Magic
Very
on-
carefully.
Magic.
Very carefully, with surgical precision even.
Very, very carefully. We used magic, just like how
Okay,
all
so
children
anyways.
are made.
True. Okay, so I have a question for this next one. We have
Correct.
Fish Girl.
Yes.
Are we talking like merfolk kind of a thing, where
Nope.
they're like blue
Nope, if
skins
ya-
and gills?
Now, if you look behind my head here, yeah, we got that over here.
No, I know we have
It's like-
mermaid, but I'm not talking about mermaid
yeah.
where they look like a siren. I'm talking more
Um,
like Magic the Gathering merfolk where they're blue. They have gills, you know.
Yeah, basically
kind of like
like-
Nami League of Legends.
Yeah, kind of. It's like basically mermaid is like sirens, mermaid, Ariel, that kind of things, you know?
Yeah, I'm thinking more like
Any other like fish creature
like
person
a
that
less
isn't
human.
there's like there's two ways you can think of this. One where it's like more fish, or one where it's like
You can either think of this in the
I
sense
I sent
of,
some
some
of
images in the
VTuber.
side.
You
There-
have
there's
to
two
think of it
sides to
as,
this.
like a mermaid or like the dungeons and the delicious and dungeon fishmen.
The
Okay.
siren ones?
Okay,
No.
I would argue that this is more of a mermaid, but like I'm not really sure how to defend that other than they have tail.
Give me one moment.
You're thinking
Yeah,
of
it's
the
like-
merman, the mermen.
Okay, let's
These
talk
guys-
about this.
Yeah,
in
like
terms
Inside
of,
shot.
yeah,
That's
like
what
like
I'm-
the, like the Zora, yeah, like that kind of vibe.
Oh,
The
did we
Zora.
both
Oh,
send the
that's an
same
interesting one.
picture?
Yeah, like
See, I was gonna say let's talk about this in terms of VTuber for a minute because Bao is a whale girl,
exactly.
but I
Well,
don't think of her as like a mermaid. That's
Yeah, no,
she got legs.
She's not really
Yeah,
thin.
or like Shy Lily, I guess.
Yeah, although
Yeah.
yeah, in this argument being that whales and orcas, while not fish, are fish in this instance.
Well, in this instant, yes, but
it's like
also the
it's
case of, like-
same thing with bugs, you know.
well, yeah, there are
Yeah.
VTubers out there. I just can't name
It's
them.
it's
by,
just it's
like,
just what
name.
broader terms. I wasn't gonna put aquatic mammal girl on this list.
Oh, I do like.
Okay, let's
seaweeds,
consider then
though.
the Zora
Yeah,
from Zelda here.
Yeah.
Because they have opposable legs, and
exactly.
fish-like features, but are still relatively humanoid.
Like that's what I mean. It's like they have
This is what you mean?
yeah. It's like
A
they,
tier.
they have fish features, but like mostly
A
humanoid.
tier. Everything I just posted are like very hot people. So
Okay, yeah, no, I will agree with that.
A tier,
Any
A
other
tier.
input?
I see
I'd put
how
it
you
below
like
Demon.
it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, those are hot people. Shit.
Yeah, no, I posted to Don and said we got him.
Yeah.
Sidon? You mean Sidon?
Is it pronounced Sidon? I always said Sidon.
Yeah,
I always say Sidon.
Cider.
East? No, never mind.
Oh,
Okay. So
Perfect.
after Fish Girl, we have Fox Girl. This just goes next to Cat Girl, Dog Girl because
That's-
it's the same thing.
I'll say that's fair. It's like the middle ground between the two.
Well, it's
It
the
is.
same argument for all mammalian,
Yeah.
dog
Yeah.
girl,
I'd
cat
argue
girl,
that Fox Girl
bunny
is
girl,
the most
fox
interesting
girl.
of them because of the mythological ties to characters like Kitsune.
That is fair. Yeah, I will.
Having
I'm
them as
so
like trickster mythical elements is just a little bit more interesting to me.
I'll say
I'm so
that's valid.
bored.
Okay, well,
I'm
go fuck your tentacle monster, okay?
I was actually talking about other mammalian girl type, because there's also like large cat girl, because there's a difference between like a house cat girl and like a lion
That's
girl,
I mean,
or
I
like
guess.
okay.
leopard.
That is fair.
I'm
okay,
sorry.
I added,
Like,
I added werewolf.
we're
maybe I
talking
sh-
Shilonen versus.
I added
I
werewolf.
love
Maybe I should
Zai.
maybe I should add
Zai-
like werecat.
Zai, you're great, but Raura Panthera, big cat.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, or Shilonen from Genshin.
Yeah. No, I got that. I gotcha.
And
Yeah.
Shilonen-
I think that there's room for. Anyways, you could argue which of these is better, but I'd say that they're all so close to each other that they should both be in the same tier regardless.
I guess for
can
the
respect
senses
it.
of this tier list, I will say yeah. I'll go with that.
We will put our own biases firmly on display later.
Yeah.
So what's next? We have Ghost?
There's the biased one. Then there's this is a collective one. Yeah. Ghost.
Ghost is a weird one.
That
There's
is
a
fair.
lot because
Ghost?
it brings us to like the opposite end of the Eldritch spectrum, where it's like your brain can't really understand what's going on with your Eldritch girlfriend, but your brain absolutely knows what's going on with your Ghost girlfriend, but your body can't touch her.
Question.
But if she's like also able to like, there's like some real kinky shit you can get up to here still, assuming she can touch you, right?
Question. Are we using ghost as like a broader term for also like specter, poltergeist, banshee?
I mean, what else would you call it, right?
In this sense, yes. I think like a spirit, like anything that doesn't like basically.
I was gonna say this is like
any
this
kind of,
encapsulates
spirits.
Sadako, La Llorona, any of those
Yeah.
mythical creatures, right?
Damn, you
I
really
would
hit me.
argue yokai, all kind
So
of
is
fall
this-
under this ghost category. So this includes Yuri, right?
I was gonna say, is this Yuriko Onna territory?
That being
Yeah.
said, I think that Ghost belongs. I might put it at the bottom of A, but I
Yeah.
still really like it because it
I would
gives
say,
you.
yeah.
It's kind of like Doulahan, but a little bit more variety. You know,
That's fair. I look down at my. I say as I look down at my mid phantom desk mat.
I was about to say, my girl,
Yeah.
Mint. I love Mint Phantom. I love Freak Phantom.
I'm
Yo,
I'm
any
sorry.
Existence
artist in
of
here,
finger
get some
looking
more
good,
Rule
it-
34 on with this
Phasmophobia ghost list.
Oh.
I'm
Good
sorry to say
lord.
that I don't agree with the ghost type in this chat right now.
Really?
I don't. I kind of think that
All
ghosts
right.
are sad. Like, it makes me sad.
But that's kind of
That's
why I
fair.
think part of me enjoys that insofar as not that I'm glad that they're sad, but like I would be happy to help them, you know, to make them feel a little bit more alive
Yeah,
again.
Yeah.
I guess that's fair. Yeah.
Doc, why the fuck are you saying yeah?
Listen,
saying
he's a
yeah
sad
like
wife
that?
guy. He probably would be
Yeah.
elated if he could have his ghost wife. Okay, leave him alone.
I miss
Damn.
my wife, Pico.
Sorry your wife didn't want to stay a ghost and hang out with you. That's
I
kind
miss
of rough, buddy.
I miss my wife. Tails. I'll be back.
Okay, so
Kinda
here's
fucked.
where things are gonna get tricky after Ghost.
That's
Wherever
fair,
we end
yeah.
up putting. Did we put it in A?
A or B? What do you guys think collectively?
I vote A.
I say A, but again, biases.
Sure, put it in an A. What do I know? I'm just a woman.
No, we're all. The only one that isn't is Doc, and that's questionable.
That's
Damn.
I wanted to draw Doc getting pegged.
Oh. I scared him. My bad. My bad. My bad, Doc. My bad.
I did it for the bit. You're
He's back.
fine.
Okay, good.
I
Okay.
wanted to draw Doc getting pegged, but then I thought that was too far.
Yeah, I mean, if you get permission, it's fine. But like, yeah.
I asked permission and no one gave me any yay or nay.
Well, answer the question, Doc. Do you want to get pegged?
On stream, say it right now. No.
Yeah, DM later. Okay, moving on.
We'll have-
Giant.
we'll-
Now, I
we'll-
have a
we'll-
problem here.
We'll have permanent video evidence. No, okay.
At the end of the day,
How-
I truly don't give a shit what people make fan art of with me because I know I can't stop people.
Okay,
Well,
I personally wouldn't want to get pegged though.
okay, moving on. giants pose an interesting question. How large?
I like my giants. That's a weird way of saying that. You know,
Let's
I-
assume that
I
it can be
like-
any height in question here, but like assume that it's no less than, I would say, 9 feet.
yeah.
Right?
I like.
I would argue 7.
I like giants on like
7?
the gigantic
Like an
scale,
Amazoness?
like as in like.
Yeah.
I would say, like, for it to be truly considered a monster girl for me, it would have to be above like 8 feet.
Yeah, like
So,
when I think giant, I
um,
prefer the ones that are at least like 10 feet, preferably taller, because like to me that's
Right.
giant, you know.
Yeah. 'Cause
Otherwise,
it's just a really tall girl.
Yeah, which is
right?
also fair.
Like
you know?
like
Which is also
like
good.
you know, like
Example of
Wonder
a real
Woman or any
life-
of the Amazonas, right?
Yeah, exactly. Those aren't.
An
Yeah, like an
example of
Amazon, I
what they-
wouldn't classify that as a giant. That's something else.
No,
different.
she's just really fucking tall.
Exactly.
An example of a real life giant, Andre the Giant.
Right. He big ass man.
Yeah,
Rest in peace, by
like
the way.
I'd say Andre
Yeah.
the Giant is like the low end that I would give as like a giant. You know what I
Right.
mean?
So
That man was
assuming
fucking huge.
big dude. So let's assume like Lady Dimitrescu sans vampiric features.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
9 foot something.
Yeah. Like
Can
like
fit in a house,
yeah. There's
but
a,
like would have to duck under the doors easily.
Yeah.
Right.
that's what
I would put this at a very solid A because I think that there's other monster girls that satisfy my large craving, like the Cyclopes, but
That's fair.
have just a bit more sauce, you know,
Bit more
a little bit
sauce.
more zhuzh, a little bit more pizzazz.
No, yes,
So
I
I'd
get
say
that.
giants are a firm A tier. I'd put them below demon and above fish girl, personally.
Well, I
Alright.
have to say, I have never
Excuse me.
been so offended at that remark.
I'm
And
sorry.
Gasp.
So offended to the point where I have to leave to go back to work. I'm so
Oh,
offended.
okay,
by
yeah, so
such
true.
a remark.
Yeah,
I cannot
yeah.
believe this. I'm causing
If I-
discourse. I'm causing drama for views.
Awesome,
it's
Pog,
on site.
Pog. All right, on God.
Iku, if I can, I just quickly want to say, I hope that you have a lovely day at work. Hope the day goes by quick. You're awesome.
Oh my
Was happy to
gosh.
have you here.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my gosh.
I hope your day goes smoothly.
Love you, honey. I'll
you.
see you later.
I cannot believe the slight that you have caused me this day. To you, I say Haktua.
Awesome.
I love my wife.
Thank you, Chance the Rapper.
True. Okay, so
Yeah, no, I
what
can,
are we thinking? Can we all cast our votes here on Giant?
Yeah, I can vibe with that. Okay, I will
A tier?
say.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say. I can say that.
All right.
I will say. I think, at least in my opinion,
If you
I think
say
that
I will say and then go, I can't say that.
I shan't say. No, I'm just. No, I'm saying. In just my personal opinion, I think the taller a giant is, the better. In terms of like being a giant.
Yeah,
That is
absolutely.
definitely
I
fair.
just think that there's a point of diminishing
Yeah,
returns for
That's
me.
fair. I'm just saying, cube square law be damned. You know.
There is.
Okay.
There,
Damn.
I feel like the right word is there's a cutoff where to a
Yeah.
point where either it doesn't work or it just
like.
is. It like doesn't work in the sense of either realism or in the sense of how would you? It's
How?
a human and pixie. It's human
Yeah.
on pixie situation.
In my
There's a cutoff
okay.
where it becomes human on pixie.
Okay, here's my kind of like thing with giants. My cutoff is like, I think my high and low is like as tall, like on the low end I would say like as tall as Dimitrescu. On the high end I would say the highest that I feel like realistically could make sense is like, bringing up this show again, Diane 7 Deadly
Oh,
Sins.
yeah.
I feel like that's any taller than that
I
you're
fuck
in
with
like
it though.
Fair,
any
fair,
taller than
fair,
that you're
fair.
like a Shadow of the Colossus type shit situation.
Right.
And like logistically how, you know?
Yeah, I would say Lady Dimitrescu and like my favorite examples are like her and like Savage She-Hulk, where she's like actually like not just like 6 foot tall, she's like big.
Yeah. That
I
That
feel
is
like
my- that is
Giants
my-
Big,
are
that-
more
that
big
is my
fan.
own-
Big fan.
that is my only
feel
like
Giants-
thing I don't like about She-Hulk is that a lot of times she's just a taller person but green.
Right, I mean that's kind of her shtick though, is that she's just
But
a lawyer.
But but I think it'd be really
Just a
funny.
really buff lawyer.
I just think it'd be really funny going into there and seeing like a like how tall is the Hulk anyway? Like 8 foot, 10 foot,
Like 12 something.
yeah, like that. I think it'd be really funny walking into the courtroom and seeing like 12-foot tall woman with a briefcase, you know?
Yeah, occasionally she is that tall. Just usually when she's in control of her Hulk stuff, she's a bit shorter, much as in the way Professor Hulk was.
Yeah, I
I
guess
feel like
that, I
part
guess
of
that's
it
what She-Hulk kind of
is-
is. It's just Professor Hulk, but just perfected. Yeah.
I wonder if part of it is like if she was like that constant, very tall, buff version that people might try claiming that she's like trying to like cheat the cases by like using intimidation.
Oh, like a strong arm. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That would be a good plot line for the. That would be a good plot line though.
Somebody put Xyla behind a Marvel comic.
Please don't. I would cry. The
It's like
pressure,
at
the
the-
pressure
at the
would be too
concept
much.
At the concept that you have this power.
Yeah, like I think it'd be really cool, but I think the pressure would get to me.
Mhm.
I don't want to become I don't want to become another Zeb Wells. Okay.
Xyla is like in the power, like, okay, so you're gonna be writing the She-Hulk comic, and you just sit there in front of your computer.
I mean, I think I'd do better than Zeb Wells, but yeah, I mean, you know.
No,
not really a high bar to
No,
clear. No offense to
if you
know
go down the path of Zeb Wells with a She-Hulk comic, I'm fucking killing you.
me who hasn't read a single She-Hulk comic. I need to read She-Hulk comics. Those sound interesting.
You should. They're so good.
I should read those. Yeah. I'll pick up one at some point.
I have a few of like her early sensational She-Hulk run, like the 80s one.
Hmm.
That's post Savage She-Hulk. It's like so she's
Oh.
still green, but now she's just like a comedy character rather than like a Hulk-esque.
Kind of like
So
the
she's just
kinda
breaking
like
the fourth
how
wall and silly.
like how the show kind of like was
She's
portraying.
Deadpool before, yes, absolutely. That's exactly
okay.
what the show was trying to replicate. She was Deadpool before Deadpool was around. Really,
That's fair.
like
Yeah.
she was the blueprint.
Yeah.
I
will say.
she is a legend, and she is in the moment.
I will say, despite the basically except the ending, I actually did really like the She-Hulk show.
Yeah, there's a lot there to enjoy.
Yeah, I liked it.
honestly. I think people give it more shit than it really
Yeah,
deserves.
pretty much it was just the ending that I didn't like, and that's just not because
Yeah.
like the fourth wall stuff. It's just because like of how fast it kind of wrapped everything up.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was definitely it felt
right.
rushed. Yeah.
They were
Which might have been
blitzing
which
through
might have
Average
been the
Marvel
point,
problems.
Which I mean might have been the point, but whatever.
Average Marvel problems.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just kind of a constant problem with Marvel. It feels like they're constantly trying to change and like work stuff out. Weren't we just talking in like a different server a few months ago about how Secret Wars? It's like Secret Wars is finished filming, but the actors will be called back because the script is not yet done.
Oh, not Secret War. Oh yeah, Secret Wars. Yeah, yeah. No, I thought we were talking about the other war. Yeah, no, Secret Wars. Yeah.
Awesome.
One of them. It's
I thought,
like,
we were talking
it's
about,
like
I,
they
thought, I thought we were
announced
talking about Secret Invasion for a second. I was just like,
Nope, never mind.
I have comments on Secret Invasion, but we're not
there,
gonna talk about that.
There was like a fucking announcement made that like the actors were finished
Yeah,
filming,
no.
but they're gonna come back to film more scenes because the script isn't
Yeah,
finished
I
yet.
much prefer DC's way of doing it right now, where like with like Clayface and stuff, they're not even like fully like shutting down like blocks or like, because like the set photos are getting leaked of the new Clayface film, showing like the full like cosmetic makeup and stuff of Clayface, and it's like there are two options you could go. You could either just CG the Clayface stuff to avoid like set photos being leaked, or you could like set up stuff, and like James Gunn was like, no, that's stupid. Like we're just gonna do it. And I like that way of doing it, where it's like,
I prefer that.
yeah, where like you have like an actual plan, and like it doesn't, because like again, if they lose like $2 because one guy saw the makeup and was just like, no, thank you, you know.
Yeah, no, I've seen people be like, oh my god, it looks so ass. I'm not watching it. Cool.
Okay,
It's like you.
movie's
It's
not even
like,
out yet,
oh.
but okay.
Yeah, because they saw the makeup for
Yeah.
human Clayface and like, oh my god, it looks like shit. Why aren't they just CGing Clayface? And it's like, you know, he looks like a guy, right?
Yeah, and again, he's supposed to look like shit. Like that's the point. I digress, though.
Yeah. We're off track.
Yeah, we're off track.
Where we at?
Glenn, how would
Goblins.
Goblin.
Ooh.
How would you rate a goblin? Do not make it. Okay, I'm putting it out there. You all get one D's nuts joke before I. fucking
There's-
lose it.
I already made mine, so it's fine.
So, Goblin, huh?
I made
Goblin
mine
is an
earlier.
interesting one because, like, I have seen some pretty unfuckable goblins, but I've seen some very
Yeah.
beautiful goblins.
To me,
I would say, though, on average, Goblin is. I wouldn't put it in S tier with the rest of them. I would put it at the top of A, though.
That's
It is
fair.
a strong contender.
here's the thing. To me, at least in my mind, like Goblin and Orc sit like very close together, just on opposite sides of the spectrum. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like I personally.
It's like
prefer
you get big,
orcs
tall, and
I-
tiny, small. You know.
I like a woman that is taller than me, and I like stronger women. To all the guys that for some reason act like strong women are bad, go outside.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, please shut the fuck up and leave some for the rest of us. Thank you. This isn't
I-
for you anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know
This
how
is for people
willing
with
I?
class and taste.
Honestly, actually,
Go back
actually,
to your Coors Light,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
honestly, you know what?
Do you know-
Keep that mindset. Leave them for the rest of us. You know.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Do
Fuck
you-
off. This is more for me, bitch.
Do you know how willing I am?
They don't want you
to-
anyway. It's fine.
Do you know how willing I am to fucking start going to the gym and working out if it means that there is a higher chance that I get to meet a fucking strong woman?
I do because
That's-
I'm the
yeah,
same way. Well,
that's
except
fair.
like I'm plenty content with what I have, but
You
I
have, like,
felt the
4
same way. I should
wives,
say.
you
I should
fucking-
say I felt the same way.
Oh come on.
Before
You have
I
like
was
4 wives,
committed.
Lynn. You show off.
I'm the prettiest girlfriends in the world. Get fucked. Anyway, as someone who has had the same feelings before, I strongly concur. But I would say very high A tier for Goblin,
Yeah.
personally.
Again, I just like extremes. I think is what I'm like realizing.
Yeah. No. Fair enough. I feel kind of the same way.
Yeah.
So what's next? Golem.
Okay, I not a big fan of this one.
Explain how this works.
Golem is an interesting one because you're kind of just looking at lo-fi robots, right?
Yeah, that's kind of why
So-
I don't like Golem, is because it's a robot, but like less free will.
I'd just like to point out, as I've discussed, I'm a fantasy writer. I kind of like to think outside the box with a lot of these things. Golem is one of them. It's every single thing that I can think of. It's just 1, how, 2, why,
That's yeah.
3, depending on what it's made of, you belong in prison. Because just looking at D&D, for example, a flesh golem is a thing. It's basically Frankenstein. If you fuck that, I'm sending you to hell.
Frankenstein's like the perfect combination between zombie and like Golem, I think.
Yeah.
But like,
'Cause,
but
like-
more zombie, I feel.
Yeah, but Frankenstein does have free will, though. You know.
Exactly. I mean, I
Frankenstein
need
has
to
will
actually
and
read the
is
book.
aware.
I'm so interested in that book.
My
It's a good book.
understanding is that the issue with Frankenstein is basically he was made and then like kind of kicked it. It's almost as if a child was
My
born
kid
and
is
then
here.
kicked out,
Hello.
and then the
Yeah.
kid like matured enough, wanted to be like father, I wish to
Pinocchio.
bond
It's
with
Pinocchio.
you. And then his father that made him is like, God, no, get away! Yeah, start
You know,
swinging a torch
that's actually really funny now that you're saying that because of the new Guillermo
It's
del
Pinocchio,
Toro.
but Geppetto's an asshole.
Now I'm just reminded of that Guillermo del Toro is directing is the director of the newest Frankenstein movie and also directed that Pinocchio film.
Oh shit,
Ah.
that's a good point.
Hmm.
I want to watch the new Frankenstein movie.
It looks
by
so
the way.
good from what I've seen.
Reminds me of that of the didn't Junji Ito do a Frankenstein like thing?
I think so.
Did
I need to read that.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
I remember seeing like the drawing he made of the monster, and I was like, damn.
Here, hold on, let me... Junji Ito Frankenstein.
Actually, it's pronounced Igor. They told me it was pronounced Igor, but they were wrong then, weren't they?
Oh wow, that is pretty freaky.
Yeah, he looks good though. It's really cool.
That does look pretty good. I'll keep that in my mind.
It's
yeah.
so cool.
It's like, here's the thing. I love Frankenstein. On that note, though, I think Golems sits solidly in D tier, just me personally. But what do you think?
No, I will not
I-
argue that. I think that's fine.
I honestly agree. I was thinking
I
D,
think that-
thought I was being too harsh, and I was gonna bump it up to
I-
C.
I could be convinced otherwise, but I'm gonna agree with you on this one. You know?
I agree.
Again, every single one of these has an exception. It's just overall, you know.
The overall description of a golem is literally it's an animated something, usually like one material.
Yeah. Like even like a clay golem, it's still a little strange because it's like they usually don't have all that much free will, which is kind of
They-
weird.
In the original story of the golem, it was built as a guardian. Like it was basically a bodyguard made out of
So it's
clay.
the Iron Golem from Minecraft.
Exactly. Yeah.
Pretty
got it.
much,
Although,
yes.
even the
That
Iron
being said,
Golems have more free will.
I have seen one interesting aspect that I think technically qualifies as a golem now that I think about it, and it's from a manga. It's only 3 volumes long, but it's called
Hi.
The Witch's Marriage.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so witches get married to strengthen their magical prowess, and so the main
right, yeah.
character's like rival character creates a golem
Oh,
and
yeah,
ends up
no, yeah, I
falling in
remember
love
that.
with her like for legit,
I do remember that,
which
yeah.
is very cute. But it's
love
more
that.
like an autonomous robot situation than a
Yeah,
mindless
exactly.
golem situation.
It's like,
And in that aspect, like I said, it's just a magical lo-fi robot, and I can see the appeal there because
Yeah.
she just looks like a normal girl.
golem is like,
but-
that golem specifically is like,
Mhm.
it's like robot with just a golem exterior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find a picture of her.
Yeah.
If I could find an example of that character.
Again, everything has exceptions. I feel like that's like definitely an exception to the rule. Not the rule, but like an exception
Absolutely.
to the... Yeah.
Yeah. So what's next on the
Spine.
list? Gorgon,
Gorgon.
like Medusa, right?
I only just realized how pixelated the Discord share. That's fine.
So
Honestly-
Gorgon is like
Honestly, do you guys have like the stream up on
I
YouTube?
do. I don't know if Lynn does.
If you have the YouTube stream up, I might just stop the screen share because like there's like 2 pixels on that screen.
Lynn,
Huh?
are you alive?
I'm still here. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah,
Sorry, I
just-
was...
Just asking. Do you have like
Digressing.
do you have the YouTube stream up as well? Because I might close the Discord one
I do.
just because I just noticed how many like there's like 2 pixels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm just gonna. I'll just stop the save space on
Cool. So-
computer.
So, Gorgon.
Yes. Like Medusa, but like also including like her other sisters that are
A
more.
tier.
Yeah.
A tier. I enjoy this.
I can feel that. I think in my headspace, I actually prefer Gorgons to Lamias.
I'm kind of the other way around. Insofar as I think that they're equally as dangerous, but it's not instant death in the way that a golem is. Or sorry, a Gorgon.
True.
Moreover, they're equally snake-like in a lot of ways, because Gorgons have snakes in their hair and snake-like lower halves, but they're in general just pretty women, right?
Yeah.
Whereas the Lamia often is portrayed
Or-
as having like sharp teeth, long tongues, and snake-like eyes and scales and such, right?
Yeah.
So personally, Zyla,
Yeah, what's up?
I just want to let you know that my cat is currently trying to swat at you on my screen. Your
Awesome.
tail is enticing her to smack my monitor. You cannot be doing that, baby.
Do you want me to pause the tail?
No, no, you're good. I just think that's really cute.
That is really cute.
Do not come back up here.
That's awesome.
Your
That's
cat is-
awesome.
No, I have to
Your
figure out. Hang on.
Shake him around.
I'm jingling my proverbial keys.
Okay, we're good.
All right. Shaking my proverbial
So-
keys in front of the proverbial child.
Okay,
Yeah, no, what
so-
were we saying about back to what we were saying about Gorgons.
I think Gorgons are an easy A tier at least for me personally.
No, I think that's I would put it solidly up there. I think that's a solid place for it. This list is very skewed to one side. I'm noticing.
I mean, come on.
Like, how do you do it? How do you do it? You know?
We do it. We follow our hearts, Zai. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Like a true hero would.
Yeah, Gorgon. I
Okay.
do get what you were saying about the Gorgons thing. Although, to be fair, you did say that, although other, pretty much like at least like traditional Gorgons from like way back, pretty much Medusa was the only one that like looked like a person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, she had like 2 sisters, and they were like Gorgons, as in like they were like monstrous. I think also I can't remember. I think Medusa was also the only one with the stone stuff, but I'm not fully. I can't
Oh,
remember
really?
fully. Yeah, but like she is like the Gorgon, so that's why she became like kind of like the blueprint, you know?
Right. Right. That makes sense.
It's also more fun to write the tortured soul of Medusa versus like her other sisters who are just that, but also worse.
Right.
Yeah. So no, I definitely see it. But yeah, I think her sisters had like tusks and stuff. If I remember correctly.
Damn.
If I remember, hold on. I'm gonna look it up.
That's hard.
I'm gonna look up Medusa's sisters. That either they're her sisters or they're just other Gorgons that were with her. That's a book. I didn't know there was a book called Medusa's Sisters.
Huh.
Oh, I guess, okay, maybe they aren't. Maybe I'm misremembering, I don't know. But yeah, the names are... That's a book. I remember seeing them in... I do remember seeing that... Okay, I'm trying to remember. First time I saw her sisters was in the sequel series to Percy Jackson. I forgot the name. Because they were chasing the mind wiped Percy at the beginning of the second book.
Yeah, Heroes of Olympus.
Yeah.
Son of Neptune, yeah.
Yeah, they were chasing him across the, at the beginning.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of like old artwork of Medusa does depict her as very gross looking. They remind me of like the snake ladies that follow Boa Hancock around.
Oh yeah.
In One Piece, like that's kind of how they're originally drawn. That's actually really cool.
Actually, that might be that's probably what
that's
they
probably
are.
why they look like that.
She
yeah.
does. She turns people to stone.
She turns people to stone.
That just is
beautiful.
That just is them.
That's what it is.
Actually, yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Now that makes sense now.
Well,
But in any
Hancock
case,
is just
I
entirely a reference to
you
Medusa,
could
is
put
what I'm hearing.
absolutely yes. You could put Gorgon in S or A. I will not fight either way.
I think it's an A for me personally.
I agree.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm looking at it. The snakes might have. I can't tell. The snakes might have been like a. Depending on the version, the snakes might have been like there by birth. It's just the stone thing that was added. I can't tell though.
No, I think the snakes came later.
Maybe. It depends on the. Wikipedia is weird. I don't know. But yeah, I gotcha. Next up, we got harpies.
I am very fond of harpies.
I will say I am too. I like bird.
I would say probably the top of A tier for me.
Yeah.
You could put it anywhere though.
Yeah.
But
There also is like the similar but very different thing of the Furies, which weirdly weren't originally bird people as far as I remember, but like as it came on, they basically just became like the harpies, but underworld.
well, in any case though, I do like Little Bird.
Burb.
I also like them being kind of given bird-like habits, so they're kind of just like they like collecting shinies. That's very cute. Very into that. In the same way that dragon girls could be, you know.
At least me personally, I like when harpies are like. I'm not sure I'd like them with a beak, but I like when they're like even more bird-like.
Yeah, like
like,
talons and wings. You
yeah,
mean?
because like a lot of the time,
or
like
like
people,
Baldur's Gate harpies.
You know,
Very fair.
Yeah,
I
it's just
remember
because it's just because a lot of times I feel like people draw just an angel and then call it a harpy.
Oh no, I know what
No.
you mean.
Yeah, no, OBS, I will eat your skin.
Type shit.
Wait, okay, we're back. Are we back? We're good.
Yeah, I think so.
I believe we are back. Hi, Star. Welcome in.
Looking back, it is still very weird how like Sugar and Monet were like sisters, but Sugar never commented once the fact that her sister is fucking dead.
Yeah.
That's just kind of like a weird thing that I noticed.
Yeah.
It's have you watched and or are planning on watching Black Phone 2?
No.
Do you mind if I like spoil like the ending slightly?
Go ahead.
It's like similar, again, spoilers to chat as well, so cover your ears and go la 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 la, you know. But yeah, it's like similar to the ending. It reminds me of the ending of that movie, where at the end, like the spirit of the mom calls from the black phone to the daughter, but it's like it's so weird because like she only calls the daughter, she doesn't call the son, and it's just like I forgot his name. Shoot, I forgot his name. Finn. Yeah, tell your brother, you know, I love him, and it's just like he's right there. You could have called him both. The phone booth may have been a little cramped, but you know, he's right there. Like I get it. Like the Black Phone 2 was more the sisters movie than the brothers movie, but still, you know, it still felt kind of funny. Otherwise, good film though. I like that movie.
Type shit.
Yeah, where would we say with Harpy? A tier?
I think they should be at the top of A here. Also,
Yeah.
Cherry brings up a great point. The Harpy ladies from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Harpy ladies from... Hold on. I really should have like had a better way of showing stuff. Maybe I could have like shown stuff on. I guess I could just open a new tab, but like I am in a private tab, but I am still scared of like everything being shown. You know.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah. I like. This is the type of heartbeat that I like.
Yep.
I'm a big fan
Big
of.
fan, big fan, big fan.
I love arm wings.
Me too. Big fan.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like
I do like that the wings come off of the arms and they still have like talons on as hands, so they still don't look human, but like they could function as people.
Exactly.
Big
Like,
fan.
They can function as a person, but they definitely look like a monster. You know.
Yeah, 100%.
Exactly. On the subject of functioning like humans, we're gonna talk about horse girls next.
We're talking about Umas.
Different than centaurs.
Uma style
I did need to
yeah,
make,
so
I did
just
need
like
to make that
ears and tail.
distinction. Yeah.
I want personally. Okay. I'm going to assume that we're going off canon Uma Musume scale, where they are human-sized.
Yeah.
In which case, they go right next to Cat Girl, Dog Girl, and Fox Girl.
That's fair. Yeah.
It's the exact same shit.
That's fair.
If you wanted to talk about the theoretical world where they are relatively the same size as horses and thus are 8 feet tall, A tier. But I'm gonna assume that's not the case.
I remember seeing art of Gold Ship just being like 8 feet tall, resting her arm on like a VTuber's head.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I do remember seeing
And,
that art.
that would go hard as fuck, but that's not what
Yeah.
that's not what we're talking here. So I'm gonna assume we're talking canon Uma goes in the same tiers that all the other ones.
Basically,
they're all kind of the same thing.
basically for me, horse and cats like follow the horse, cat, and dog girl. At least for me personally, always follow like they'll always be in the same tier for me personally.
Yeah,
so, like,
because they're all kind of the same concept.
Yeah, so
same with bunny girls
so,
for me.
Yeah, so even though like me personally, I'd put like cat girls like and like the rest of these like up a lot higher. It's the same. Like basically, they'd follow each other. And if we're putting it on B, then I think it's fine putting that on B. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. We will customize our own lists momentarily. So
Yeah. But like it's
And
the
when
same. Like comfortably,
Depending
I
on
think
when we
this is good.
finish, I might be customizing mine during Trick or Treat because I am going to be passing out candy and
Oh,
screaming
nice.
at children.
Awesome. Scare them for me. Traumatize a child.
Yeah,
That'll be funny.
I'm gonna like I'm gonna like hide and then wait, and whenever a kid tries to take more than one piece, I'm gonna run after them screaming, like swinging a stick at them. I'm gonna have like a really huge stick.
You're gonna get the cops called on you. And it's gonna be really funny.
Good, I'll chase them too.
Oh, okay. So we have Lamia next.
Yes. Basically, like
All right.
Gorgon, but
all
like
right.
opposite.
I've been behaving all Halloween. I gotta catch every
La-
fucking
I
shark
think-
that I
Lamia
can
Gorgon
one
to me
day.
is like the distinction between fish girl mermaid. You know what I mean?
Agreed. I want to put Lamia towards the top of A or bottom of S personally, insofar as Lamia not only are just hot snake women. There's a couple of things Llama scratch in my brain specifically.
That's yeah.
And I have a thing for like really long prehensile tongues. I think that's really hot.
That's fair.
Moreover, Lamia also are commonly depicted as having like mental powers like hypnosis, which I
didn't know about that
also
one.
think is hot.
That's pretty cool.
So I would say bottom of S, but
learning things
I
about
would
Lynn
fight.
today.
I'm sitting. I'm
I
sitting behind.
wear
I'm
my
sitting,
feelings on my sleeve.
sitting behind my dope
I have no
wheel, you know?
I'm not
Type
saying that from
shit,
any.
type
I want
shit.
to stress. I'm not saying that from any judgmental standpoint. There are very few
There's a
things
judgment
that
free
people are
zone,
into
you know.
that I will judge.
Yeah.
And those things that I will judge are, I feel, for good reason.
No kink shaming, just kink Y.
It's some things I will be like, no, that's a bit weird. Most kinks, though, I am like, okay, that's a you thing.
That's
Obviously, not
Yeah.
judging Lynn. I just never knew this about you, so that's what I'm saying.
I know.
Lol.
You could judge me. I still wouldn't give a shit.
valid. You know what? Fair.
I believe what I believe,
Good
damn
on
it.
you.
Lynn,
Good
I'm
on
gonna
you.
Lynn, I'm gonna be so fucking honest. I thought you were gonna say you can judge me. That's one of my kinks.
No, definitely not. I actually, there's like a very specific line I draw with like bullying and degradation where it's like this
No,
is
yeah.
hot, and then as soon as it gets a little too mean, I'm like, I'm crying. They hate me, and I'm despicable, right?
Yeah, yeah.
My self-esteem is a little too low for me to be really into that kind
That's-
of thing. But like,
yeah.
a little bit of bully tease is good, right? But
Yeah.
anyway.
It's like the distinction of teasing versus bullying kind of thing.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So Lamia, I personally would say bottom of S tier, but you can do A tier, you could do B tier, whatever we're feeling.
You know, I can agree with that. I'd say that's pretty good.
For the sake of the list, I wouldn't mind lumping them in with Gorgons in A tier because they
Ah.
are so similar.
What's your opinion, Dominic? You can be the
I feel like I've been
Alright,
talking
final
over you
opi-
for the past
can
few
be
ones.
the, you can be
My
the,
fault.
you can be the final
What's the
opinion.
score again?
Huh?
What's like the ratings you two were giving? So I can know like what.
I
It's
said
like-
what
S
time
to
range.
A, and for reference, Gorgon is also an A.
Yeah, we're between
I
S and
will-
A. You could be the deciding factor.
I'll give it an S.
Okay. Yeah.
Pog.
I'm comfortable with this. Again, at the
I
end,
am also
at the end
comfortable
we'll
with
also
this.
organize the S tier specifically.
We'll get our own little, and
Yeah.
we'll also make our own fun little list. So
Yeah, I'll probably do that. I might do that one off stream, but depends on how much time this takes.
Lich is an interesting one
Yeah.
because I'm envisioning in my head, like, if we want to be specific, like, WoW Lich King, right?
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense. Okay.
Lich King, Vecna.
Yeah. Skeleton man.
Yeah. Okay, that's the thing. It's like the same way. It's like another one of those things where like it's like bringing up, again, specifically monster girls, but I'm gonna bring up Ainzul Gon again.
Yeah.
Where like he's both
Yeah.
a skeleton and a lich. You know?
Right.
It's like there's like a weird
Yeah.
like
So
line you gotta toe.
if they have flesh still, right? If they're
Yeah.
almost like, because like liches are riding the line, but
It's like-
they're like really cool zombies, right?
It's like
That's basically what they
skeleton
are.
versus skeletal.
Yeah, and if we're on skeletal, like if we consider like zombie here, like because like
Yeah.
zombies are just like they're just really high tier zombies. That's what they are.
Basically, yeah.
So I would put that in B or A. I'm not sure because like the concept of them being so strong is certainly attractive. Right?
Yeah, I can
To
see
me,
that.
definitely.
I don't know how much I would trust a Lich to not like fucking kill me for.
That's what makes it
That's
hot.
that's part of the charm.
That's what makes it hot. That's what makes it hot.
Because in every interpretation of a Lich that I have seen is usually a Lich manipulating people in order to get more souls. Like,
Yeah.
Love a good girl boss.
Yeah, Vecna is very clearly like an evil Lich. He's
Truest
very,
definition
very,
of slay.
very fucking dangerous dude.
True.
Lich King, I don't know anything about, but
Me
like,
neither.
a
I
lot
don't
of
know his
Liches
I don't know his
are
deal.
That's fair.
notoriously evil and dangerous.
Ba- I'm gonna be real with you. The extent of my knowledge of the Lich King is the Reinhardt skin in Overwatch 2.
Pretty much. So I would say we
I just
could
like the
do
design.
B, we could do A, we could do. I'm not picky. I personally cast my vote for A tier.
I think I'm a solid. I landed a solid B personally. So like,
Okay, I fuck with B. What do you
Alright.
think, Doc?
I agree.
you got any? Yeah. I think B is a
B
good
sounds
like
fine.
sitting
Yeah.
place for a Lich.
True.
All right. And in the family of golems and robots, in my mind at least, we got living dolls.
Diary.
I kind of want to split the difference here.
Please
Because,
don't know what's
like,
the thought of diary.
Maybe like B or C because like I don't know how much I prefer this to just a normal person,
That's
right?
fair. Yeah.
And so I would
definitely agree
personally
with that.
say C because like there's an appeal there and there's something kind of cool and freaky about it, right? Like
Yeah.
like knowing that they're like there's nothing in there and that like but they could still like it seems like they would be an inherently dangerous foe if you were
Yeah.
to fight one.
Jump
there's
cut
something
to
cool about that,
jump
but-
cut to Resident Evil Village.
Oh,
That's a little different
Skull
though. That's a,
emoji,
that's, a,
skull
that's, a,
emoji.
that's a little
Well,
different.
that was because Ethan was tripping balls. Okay, that was
That's true.
different.
Although
at
the
least
do-
with what I
okay, a quick
have
question.
seen.
Was
Yes.
sorry, Dominic. Can I?
No, go.
Okay. I'm still confused because like yeah, most of that was just him tripping balls in the house, obviously.
Yes.
Could she actually control the doll though? Because she was controlling it like at the start of the.
Well, when you beat her, she's holding the doll.
Yeah.
So yeah, she is making the doll move and do all those things. It's just that it's a very clever illusion. The other dolls were probably moving, probably through some form of telekinetic power that she has.
Yeah, probably.
Or maybe it was just like jerry-rigged mechanisms,
Yeah,
right?
Because
Like, for
most
example,
of
like
that
the
was-
monster that
yeah.
the baby monster was absolutely not real. It was
Oh, yeah, no,
probably
that
just
was
you,
definitely
like tripping balls
hallucination,
and
yeah.
dying from something else.
You were in like
would
the super
be-
basement on like
Yeah.
mountain drugs. So
Yeah.
As for Ethan dying from that, it could be like the stress from it is like making his
Yeah.
body shut down. Like
Or,
Yeah.
or
maybe,
it puts his body into shock long enough that they can just kill him.
yeah,
right?
yes.
In any case,
I like to think that
Living
like
doll,
pretty much,
I'm gonna put this firmly in C tier. I have to take a piss and shit. so I will be back.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, at least with like, I forgot her name. Shoot, I really liked her too. What was her name?
Donna?
Yeah, Donna Bell something or other.
Beneviento.
Beneviento, yeah. Yeah, I really like her. I do like the interpretation that while most of that was just a hallucination, I do like the idea of her still being able to puppet the doll specifically, just because of like her own personal attachment to the doll, you know? Like the other dolls being puppeted, that was definitely probably an illusion or of some sort, but
So
I like specifically her doll being able to be like puppeted by her.
It's kind of bouncing between what the answer is. Some stuff is saying that Angie is being controlled in a sort of telekinetic way, but
Yeah.
the most consistent answer that I'm finding is that everything that Angie says is Donna speaking it. It kind of feels like a similar sense of like how people will go online to be like.
It's like
It seems almost like a persona, but it's like actually being able to like speak their mind without judgment.
Again, it's like ventriloquism. Donna is like ventriloquism, like as a monster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I know for a fact that she has the ability to cause hallucinations, which is how a lot of that was happening. Likely how it looked like Angie was flying through the air and all the dolls were attacking her.
Yeah, the flying was probably part of the illusion, yeah.
It most likely was Donna like using Angie to speak and then striking at Ethan.
I mean, she does like cover her face most of the time, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. I feel like that portrait is like the only really good look you get at her face, save for like her dying in anguish. Like I feel like she's wearing a veil most of the time, right?
You never see her without the veil aside from that painting and her death.
Yeah, so like you never really see like her face. She's speaking through Angie pretty much the entire time. So like I feel like it definitely is that she can control the, cause she was given she got some mold on her too. So like she definitely has like some kind of power. Otherwise, like she's just a person that has mountain plants. Like it'd be really weird if she was the only person without some kind of like power. Cause like why would Miranda have kept her alive then? You know.
Yeah.
Because it's like when you get molded, you're either a lichen or you're semi-perfected, like the lords, you know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's why she was deemed semi-perfect, is because like she took the mold and then nothing happens. But no, I feel like she definitely has like some kind of like telekinetic kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe it's who knows. Maybe it's not even that she like can control the doll itself. Maybe she's just telekinetically moving it rather than like putting her. Because there's two interpretations. It's either she's like puppeting the doll from like a distance, or it's like she's putting her soul into the doll, you know? Plus the hallucinogenics, you know?
Yeah.
I definitely prefer the idea that like she can just like maybe she's just like kind of like either maybe she can just like put her soul into the doll, but like it's like otherwise everything else is just hallucination. I feel like that's the most like I feel like that's the interpretation that makes the most sense. Because all the other lords are like pretty straightforward, you know? She's the only one that's kind of weird. All the other ones are very straightforward. It's just I'm tall, I drink blood, I am Magneto, and I am ugly fish. She's the only one that's like has like her, you know.
Everything about her was like isolation.
Yeah.
Like where she stayed was like kind of hidden away. Like she was seemingly always on her own. It seemed hard to get into the place to begin with compared to a lot of the other lords kind of domains. She's always wearing the veil and only talking through Angie. Like a lot of it seems like isolation, maybe through some sort of traumatic event, like how some people when they go through a traumatic event, like they kind of become more shut in and they don't really talk as much.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I think her entire family did like die, so I think, yeah. That's kind of why I like her, because like despite the fact that she's, you know, you kind of have to feel bad for her despite everything, kind of, in a sense.
She's one of the more tragic characters out of everybody.
Like obviously you don't really feel too bad about stabbing her in the face after she, you know, did what she did, but yeah, but you know, you still have to kind of feel like a little like, oh, that's a little sad, you know. Like out of all the lords, I feel like she's maybe I guess technically maybe. Nah, Moreau's just more pathetic than sympathetic, you know. I was gonna say maybe Moreau is like more the sympathetic one, but like no, he's just kind of pathetic. It's like he gives off like, it's weird to say, he gives off kind of nice guy vibes with how he talks about Miranda.
Yeah.
It's like, why don't you love me as much as everyone else, but in like a tips fedora kind of way, you know?
Yeah. Moreau was a strange case.
Yeah, he was also the shortest section of the game, so I mean, so.
Everyone, it felt like they were all. I feel that the whole point was that Miranda specifically targeted people that were mentally unwell.
Well, obviously,
that she
yeah.
could easily take advantage
Manipulation,
of.
kind of manipulation tactics.
Moreau is the prime example of that because he is very clearly like not in the excellent mental state.
Yeah.
I feel that he probably already had some sort of deformity when, like, before he was mutated. This just
Probably,
made
yeah.
it much worse. And
I kind of like that. I kind of like that kind of like interpretation of some things where like you take a thing and it just like makes it's like it's the same thing with like extremes where like you like in like media and stuff when you like do something like that and it like it just kind of like is the extreme of what you already were, you know?
I feel like it's kind of it's like in the first Captain America movie, like Erskine says that the serum, like, good becomes better, bad becomes worse.
Yeah, I like that. On that note, that kind of reminds me of how that kind of like makes me think of Ethan too, and how he basically was like mold, but like that just kind of made him better. Versus like all the lords where it just kind of like cemented them as like evil, you know? But Ethan, he was mold and somehow like fought against it, you know?
Yeah.
Again, big spoilers for game, but like that game is like several years old, despite the fact that I just played it like last week, you know?
When fucking Lynn gets back, I am gonna shake her just because.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say it's your turn to shit.
I like sneak away for a second to
Yeah.
go like fill up the candy bowl because it's still in like the bags. But
Actually, you know what? Actually, you want to do that now? Because I also might have to use the restroom slightly.
just doing a quick be right back.
Yeah, hold on. Let me add that to. Let me add the that text to. Let me add that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go quickly fill up the candy.
Okay. Yeah. Break.
Be back.
back. Ooh. Sorry, that took a while. Oh, okay, that's interesting.
I return and I don't know who's back.
I am.
Hi, Lynn. Hey, Lynn.
Hello.
Hey, Lynn, did you know that you're really cool?
Aw, thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back. Anyone else back?
Welcome back.
Yep. We're
there.
all back. You took forever, dumbass. No.
Aw.
No, I'm kidding.
Alright, Delio.
Who's next on the list?
Up with the... On the opposite end of the spectrum of the fish girls, we got the mermaids.
I still think it's an S.
Okay.
Lynn really likes fish.
Bitch! No, there's just... I mean... Because...
This also includes sirens, by the way. I should specify that.
A pretty girl lure me to water, eat me hot.
Yeah, no, I can see it.
Lynn would like see a siren and like she'd be on a ship and they'd be like, "Oh my God, sirens, cover your ears!" Before they even sing a single note, Lynn is like fucking freestyle swimming straight at them.
I'm picturing. I'm now picturing some sailor like on Odysseus's ship. They put the wax in their ears and like Odysseus is tied to the mast. He looks over, sees his sailor still with wax in his ears, still choosing to jump off the boat.
Yup, it's me. I'm the sailor.
It's like, Diomedes, what the fuck are you doing? And it's like, I can't resist the song, Captain. It's too strong. They haven't even started singing. Fuck it.
You don't know what I need, Captain.
I like how you said Diomedes. I like the idea of Diomedes of all people being on that boat.
It was just the first name I could think of.
That's fair.
Greek.
That's fair. I just think that's really funny. Fucking.
I'm a very big fan. I'm a very big fan.
I'm picturing. I'm picturing now. Never mind. I was thinking of someone else. Never mind. I got two people mixed up. I got Diomedes and Daedalus mixed up.
Ah.
Okay, because in my head I was picturing like he watches his son burn up in the atmosphere, and then he like goes on a boat trip, and he's just like, "Damn, that fish kind of hot."
Well, time to make a new son.
Whoa. Either way, yeah. No, I can agree on your take on mermaids. It's not really. For a while, The Little Mermaid was. This is kind of unrelated, but semi-related. The Little Mermaid was my favorite Disney movie for a while.
I think that
could
The Little
so
Mermaid
easily
did have a
say
lot with me
something
to
to call you
realize I was
out.
like, wait, non-human girls are so
Yeah,
pretty.
I
Like, I
will
think
say-
that was a big reason.
Can I say, however, I think I was more attracted to Ursula.
Realest shit
Yeah.
I've ever heard. You're based as fuck for that.
I love Ursula so much.
I could so easily say something that calls I out related to the Little Mermaid thing.
I'm not sure in what sense of the word, in what sense of that you mean, and I'm scared now. Like, are you gonna
No, I'm
dox
not-
me or are you gonna shame me?
I don't really know if it's shaming. It's more just I could say something related to you being a Little Mermaid fan, I guess.
If it's about the musical, don't bring that up. But if it isn't related to that, you can.
Never mind, shutting up.
Oh, okay.
That's why I wasn't sure about saying it, and you kind of knew, and I'm like, all right, shutting my mouth.
It's just, you know, kind of, you know. But I get
Yeah,
what you mean.
Chad,
You can tell me
don't
later.
worry.
You can say it later if you
Chad,
want.
if you want to look at my blue sky, I'm gonna be posting pictures of no. I was just gonna say how you were in the musical. Then never
Yeah,
mind.
I was in the musical. That much we can say.
Yes, I was in a Little Mermaid musical.
Yeah.
In
Not gonna say which character or what I did, but I had speaking lines. I'll say that much.
my personal opinion, you did good. You looked like the character. You looked horrifying after class the one time you did it before, like I think a rehearsal.
Well, yeah, because they put the stage makeup on you, and because in musicals they like put so much. It's like because of the lights, they have to put like it's caked on there. So it's like I walked in and I looked like a clown.
Yeah, Xylo looked horrifying. I'm not gonna show it, but I think I have a picture of it somewhere on my phone, from
Yeah.
years ago.
Because the harsh stage lights, you know, you gotta like work around those. But yeah, I think that's yeah. Where are we now? Oh yeah, mind flayers.
That's a no for me.
That's fair.
I also do
That's-
not fuck with mind flayers.
That's fair, I guess. This also includes
but-
like the non D&D representations of set like or similar things to Mind Flayer. You know what I mean?
No,
I was gonna
absolutely,
say-
and it just it doesn't do it for me.
Respectfully, I was going to go, what the fuck are you talking about? Because Mind Flayers are a D&D original concept.
Okay, I will say
Well,
that.
Mind Flayers specifically.
Yeah. Although I did find Mind Flayers on the Monster Girl wiki, so who knows? Maybe there are like I don't know.
Like, I'm certain there's something similar to a Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
But
But, like-
it's lore and concept from D&D. That is their own thing that they will probably sue me to high hell
it's like
if
it's
I
like
were to
how
use in my story.
it's like the Sucker for Love thing you were talking about earlier. How like how she's kind of like a Mind Flayer. You know what I mean? Like that kind of
some people
like
look at a Mind
Eldritch, but
Flayer.
like smaller, more
Some
focused.
people look at a Mind Flayer and go wood because tentacles.
You've seen Baldur's Gate. You know people are like that. You played that game.
So fun fact though, they don't use those tentacles for anything like that. They use it to grab your head, hold it still, and quite literally drill through your head to eat your brain.
I'm sure a lot of people find that very hot.
Lobotomy ASMR.
True.
More than a lobotomy, because you don't have a fucking brain anymore. Murder ASMR.
Super lobotomy.
Based. Lobotomy 2 Return to Fire.
Exactly. God damn it.
Return to Jafar.
I forgot about that movie.
I never forget.
I need to listen
But
to
anyways,
Jafar's
it
song.
doesn't do it for me.
Yeah.
I would put this in D.
No, that's fair. I think I would
That's
agree with
fair.
that. There are better uses of tentacles. Wait, no, that's not the. There are better placement of tentacles.
Absolutely.
Key and point or something.
Yeah, Mind Flayers are a hard no for me for various reasons, including they are just very like supremacist. They believe that they are the top race.
Yeah.
They believe that like they're a supreme species. And fun fact on D&D lore, that's why they were overthrown, because they quite literally used to rule an entire plane.
Right, yeah.
Right.
The reason why they lost that power though is quite literally hubris.
Yeah, because they're bitch asses.
Mm-mm. I didn't add them to this list. I'm not really saying maybe I should have, but I didn't, right? Yeah, maybe I should have, but like squid and octopus. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I feel like that's just a subcategory of mermaid.
Yeah, I didn't add them, but I would put them up there with like.
Still hot.
Yeah, it's like see how we have fish girl and mermaid. I put them like maybe like right between or like with mermaid. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But Mind Flayer, D tier for me. It doesn't. I don't.
I guess that.
No.
I guess it kind of is like just a subsect of mermaid. Is like yeah.
Yeah.
Still human upper half, bottom, aquatic creature. Yeah.
Mhm.
Now I think they got. You think undersea centaur equivalent would basically be a lobster person,
Yes.
or I guess more of a seahorse, but like
Pretty
I think
much,
lobster.
yeah.
I think lobster's funnier.
Lobster is funnier.
Lobster.
Lobster.
You ever seen crabs swim
Yeah,
No, but it's very
with
funny.
their little propeller hands?
Oh yeah.
I love them. They're weird. I
Me
love
too.
crabs.
So Minotaur's next?
Correct. Yes. Cow.
Solid A
cow,
for me.
Cow
I don't know
person.
when Star said that she has to go, but if you're still
Oh,
here,
yeah.
Star, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by.
Minotaurs, I think, are a decent A.
Yeah.
Cause,
In this sense of the word, I think in this sense of the word, I'm ranging Minotaur from like fully bestial, like ancient Minotaur to like just a person with like cow ears, basically.
Oh, both are A tier for me.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Yes.
Yeah.
A. Let's put it
Powerful.
in an A.
Yeah,
Big
you
on
know,
that.
I think we can all agree on that. So that's probably just
Mhm.
automatically, yeah. It's like,
Uh-huh.
you know, although,
Mhm.
of course, because of media, I do see a lot more like Minotaur men than Minotaur women, which
Yeah, which I
would like to see
googled a
both.
Minotaur girl just to see if anyone's like drawn Minotaur-esque women in that way, and there were some good examples, and I agree with it. So A tier.
Minotaur girl.
Many pretty women.
Okay, yeah, these all range from very pretty
Women.
to like just full on like good god. That's hot. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah, no.
Spit your shit, Quinn.
Ooh.
Let your balls hang,
All right, we're gonna move on from that.
or your ovaries, whichever work.
All right. Okay, these three, I see get paired together a lot because they all begin with
Yeah,
O.
and it goes straight to S tier. Fuck you.
Ogre.
Ogre, Oni, Orc, all go in
Yeah.
S tier.
You know what? I'll agree with that. I love all three of these. I have
Yeah, like
specifically
easy
I
peasy.
have a very soft spot for orcs specifically.
Me too. Absolutely.
It's maybe because of
1,000,000%.
this may be because of my brain dead D&D son, but you know. But otherwise, I definitely prefer the depiction of orcs as like the big green monsters, but I also do like the pig creatures from time to time.
I also prefer big green orcs though.
Yeah, it's like how I prefer like lizard kobolds to dog kobolds, you know?
I agree.
Like both have good places, but like I definitely prefer like the, you know.
I know that like the kobolds that live with Zero and Arson Libri kind of ride the middle line between those two interpretations. So they're both cool.
That's a good one actually. Taking like the
Okay.
what's the average? I like
Yeah.
that.
So no, Phoenix.
Different. In my head,
Is this
they're
not
different.
just fiery harpy?
In my head, they were different enough than harpies that I kind of added them to the.
Yeah, I would say at their least extreme, they just go with cat girl, dog girl, fox girl, horse girl. But like at their most extreme, they're just fiery harpies.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Again, when I think,
A or B.
I mean, she looks more like a person, but I still just think of Takanashi Kiara every time. I
Kiara,
think of,
my goat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
No,
talking
she does definitely lead more toward.
Kiki.
She does definitely lead more towards the human aspect of that, though. But you know.
Agreed. So I would put it in B if we're going off Kiara as our base of reference then, because it's,
Okay, yeah.
it's the same deal as everybody
That's fair.
else.
It's
right?
it's like harpy, but like they're often drawn like with less bird-like features. And if they are, then
Yes.
it's basically just harpy with fire, which is cool. I will say that.
It is hard, right?
Yeah. Okay. I need a sip of water. Hold on.
Hydrate
I
before
just
you
took one
die
too.
straight.
I'm gonna shove ice down my throat.
Type shit.
Hydrate before you die straight.
Yep. All right. Next up, similar to the dryads but very different. Plant girls.
I think this goes to high A.
I would like to agree. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I
I
also
like-
remembered I saw somebody
Kind of-
like talking about like mushroom or like fungus girls in the same category because they're not plants,
Yeah,
but like
they're-
you know
they're not
they
pla-
share a
they're-
lot of aesthetics.
Plant adjacent. That's why
Moreover,
I didn't add those. Yeah.
The concept of like paralytic poison or otherwise
Mhm.
it like being quite literally intoxicated by a girl is really hot. I can't lie. There's something about it.
I would like to agree. Yeah.
It's kind of like internal bondage, if that makes sense.
I guess that's fair. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same concept, but like it's ingested instead of physical restraint, you know?
Yeah.
And that's hot. Poison saliva. Yummers. My favorite. Slurp. So A tier for me. A tier
Alright.
for me.
Yeah. No, I can agree with that. You got any?
It's here.
You got any? Okay. Yeah.
No, it's here.
Input
Yeah,
on
yeah,
and
yep,
any
yep.
input on the cactus on your windowsill.
Okay, I still think a cactus girl would be very cute.
Yeah.
She'd be very pretty.
I mean,
And also,
I look at my
to be
cactus. I'm just
fair,
like, yeah.
assuming that it's like real life cactus spikes tend to actually not be super hard depending on what it is,
That's-
especially if it's like a young like prickly pear cactus.
I mean,
They're actually
yeah.
kind of floppy. It's the micro barbs that will fuck you up.
Oh yeah. Although, if
But
I'm
I'm
being-
gonna assume that she has control over that and will not stab me to death.
I mean, if we're being honest, I have a cactus behind me, but it's a dancing bones cactus, so it doesn't even have spines.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I keep it on my windowsill.
Fuck.
Those things can get really big if you look at those. Like those things can, if you take those things can live for like 10 years, I think, which is insane if you take care of them right.
Yeah.
What's the next?
Yeah.
All these Utopia fans are
Rabbit
frothing
girl.
at the mouth.
I guess that
This
would
just
count.
goes with
Yeah.
everything else. This just goes in B with all the other ones.
I guess that's fair. Yeah.
B.
I would honestly, I love rabbits. I honestly would if I were making this list.
like,
I
here's the
think
thing.
I'd put them below cats and dog girls, but like I do like this.
My most expensive figure that I own is a over $300 1/4 scale Mirako figure. But what makes me love Mirako not necessarily is her rabbit traits. It's that she's buff and confident.
Yeah.
It's different, you know? So
rab-
B tier.
the
It
ra-
goes
the-
right
the
next to
rabbit's
everything
kind
else.
the rabbit's kind of like just the cherry on top type of thing. Like you'd eat it without it, but you know,
Absolutely.
you'd eat the
Yep.
you'd eat the ice cream without it.
Yes.
Just enhances the experience.
Absolutely.
I'm not really sure there's much more to say about rabbits in this instance, probably. I feel like there's a lot to say about this next one, though.
I think this is an A tier. There's this one ZZZ comic I read. And it's Zhuyuan and Chingy.
I'd get back in that game.
And there's like, she like grazes like a wire. She like, her back is like open and she like touches a wire and it makes her react extremely strongly.
What was her name? What was her name again?
It was Shuyuan and Qingyi. I'll find it for you. Don't worry. I sent it somewhere recently. Because I was talking about this like just the other week.
I like how Google when I open up my like Safari app, sometimes I'll
I
type
found
and
it.
it'll,
Don't
and
worry.
it'll-
I'm just gonna forward it to you.
Yeah, sometimes it just
Um,
doesn't like fill in with like auto stuff, and sometimes
No,
it's
here you
annoying.
go.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, wait, I forgot. I'm not allowed to forward. Hang on, wait.
Oh,
Let me just copy the link instead. All right. Here you go.
alrighty.
Just a good
Oh,
example of
these
the
guys,
issue.
yeah.
This is extremely deviously good, and I think it deserves A tier in and of itself.
Yeah, just by this comic, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
There's like a
Also, like the idea that they can like vibrate.
yeah. I also will say, just for the sake of this list, automatons are also under the same
And
category.
they're still hot.
Yeah, say it's different, but you know,
I think it's an A. I think it's
Yeah.
an A.
Yeah.
for the sake of the argument, yeah. All right. On the back to the subject of mammalian girls, we got rodent girls.
B. Put it with the rest of them. Mods.
No, mods, send her to B.
Mods. Put her in B tier where she belongs.
Put her
which
in
is to
B.
say /positive.
Put her in subblock B.
True.
Put her in prison.
Yeah.
I do. I like rodents. I like just rodents like
Oh,
in
they're
general.
so cute.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Adorable. Very cute.
I get.
Reminds me of that one girl from Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising with
Grand
the
Blue
mouse
Fantasy.
ears. She's cute.
I do. Haven't
She's
seen
like the pop
her
star.
specifically. Grand Blue Mouse.
Amazing characters. Oh.
Vikala?
Oh. That sounds correct. Let me check. Oh.
Where's like has like red frills
Yeah,
and stuff.
Vikala. That's her. She's cute. I like
I
her.
like
She's
her,
funny.
yeah. For some reason, the first one that came to my head was I forget her name, but like the one mouse girl from Blue Archive when I played that like during the pandemic.
No clue. Never played that game.
She's very short, loves science. She turns.
Yeah,
yeah.
makes sense.
She's like a mad scientist.
Oh, she's quite literally a lab rat. That's funny.
How did I never get that until you just said that? God damn it. Okay.
So,
It's so obvious.
moving on.
Yeah.
Satyr.
Satyrs.
A tier.
Yeah, I would say they're like the other mammalian.
Yeah,
But, like, more.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I just fuck with the vibe a lot. I like kind of fuck with the short stack energy, you know?
Yeah, I
It
get.
feels
No,
like
yeah, I
there's
feel
also
that.
just this kind of default that all satyrs by, I guess, blood know how to play some
They're
kind
all
of instrument.
freaky,
They're all freaky and they all have like some kind of musical talent.
and I fuck with that. That's very attractive to me on both ends.
Yeah,
Skeleton, no.
F.
that's fair. How? It's like
I know
it's
that
like,
there's some
it's like
people out
lich,
here that
it's like
really want to
lich,
fuck
but
a skeleton.
I love
but, like,
skeletons, but like in the sense of like,
If
That's a funny guy. I do not want to fuck
yeah,
a skeleton.
that's like that. That's like your boy, you know.
Yeah,
it
that's
is
home
as
dog. I would dap
simple-
up a skeleton.
If it is literally as simple as it's a skeleton, no, it doesn't work at
Yeah.
all. It's slime.
A.
I can feel that. Yeah, I was
You
gonna
could-
say
you could argue higher.
I was gonna say S or A, but
I would
I'm
be
good
cool with
wherever.
S too because like
they're a
Again?
classic, you know.
lots of very good opportunities are presented here.
Opportunities, huh?
So many
But-
options.
So many options. But yeah, Dominic, you got any inputs?
S for slime.
S for slime.
Really any input. I think it all
Yeah.
kind
That's
of
for slime.
needed.
S for slime.
Oh. Speak of S for spider. Put her
No,
up there.
yeah, no, I can- yeah.
I hate spiders. They freak me the fuck out. Spider Woman is very sexy to me. Because
Lynn wants
it's
to be
scary.
tied up by like Breknera from Monster Musume.
idea.
Yeah, no, I can feel that. Yeah. It's just it's like that vibe of like someone who could literally kill you like to the extreme.
Yes.
Yeah, genuinely, because they're probably gonna kill you afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, because again, and it brings back that idea of like poison. Like I was talking about how poison can be kind of like an internal bondage. Now you get both. Fog. And
Ti-
also just
tied up
very
in both body and
strongly
soul.
high on the monster girl energy. It's not just a girl, right?
Oh yeah, no,
Because she's
spi-
got like a bunch
those
of eyes,
very
fangs,
monstrous. Yeah.
grrr, right? Love it.
Yes.
Succubus, I feel like is too easy, and so I want to put it in A because it's undeniably great. But like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like I feel like I prefer like demonier demons.
Yeah, that's I would have put like succubus. Honestly, I would have put succubus in like B or C personally. Honestly,
I'm okay. I would concede B
it's like
because like again, it's in the same kind of energy as
Yeah.
Cat Girl Dot Girl. Where it's like it's tried and true. It's fantastic,
Yeah.
but there are more interesting options.
yeah. It's like I just like just the general vibe of demon more than like specifically succubus for whatever reason.
Agreed. No, absolutely.
Honestly,
I
there's a-
100% agree.
Honestly, there's another monster on this list that has like a similar vibe of succubus to me that I love much more. That's why I'm like kind of holding out for that.
Okay, I think I'm staring at one.
Yeah.
But anyways,
yeah.
moving
You
past
good, you
Succubus
good
and
with B?
Yeah, B is fine with me.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the big creature
Heh.
category.
B. Oh, troll. Put it right up there with the rest because it's kind of the same vibe,
That's
right?
fair. You know what? Yeah.
Ogre, Oni, Orc, Troll are all just kind of different fonts.
God, this is so cute. I love it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like. I love all
Similar
of them.
font.
I could never. Yeah.
Trolls
font,
in my
same
trolls in
family,
my
right?
head just feel like they're similar, but like just more like
Yeah. Valkyrie to me also moving because like I think
Yeah.
we're all in agreement that big girl hot. Speaking of big girl hot, Valkyrie.
It's like
S
Angel,
tier
but
for
better.
me personally. It's
like-
just better Angel. It's
Yeah.
everything I like about Angels, but like cranked up, and it's
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm
Again, I
I'm-
feel like it's kind of cheating,
Just
but if it's here,
putting it out there. Dame Aelin, Baldur's Gate, broke a man's back, Bane style.
oh, I wish that was me.
you know what? Yeah.
S tier.
I'm towing the line between A and S, but I'll concede S. No, when I concede, I'll agree with S.
No, like you put her in A, both Lynn and I will kill you.
No, I won't kill you. I'm just gonna know that you're wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
But moving to
Vampire.
the next V.
You can.
Where
you
could
can,
this be going?
You can probably guess my very heavy biases on this
This is
one.
an S here, yeah.
Yeah,
I will
no,
not
I-
fight
I
S
will
tier
not.
vampires,
Violet,
but only
you-
on the condition that you put werewolf in S tier as well.
That's probably I was
point
probably
out
gonna do it
that
anyway.
For the campaign,
I'll just put
that
those both
I've
up
been
there and we'll talk
working
about them
on
together.
For
Yeah.
the campaign that I've been working on in my lore for like a D&D session,
Mhm.
Xyla, I was given the option of basically every D&D race, a lot of different races, like really any fantasy race, and then Xyla was just like, I want to be a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Pog.
I'm gonna be honest.
So-
On that subject, I still think it's really funny how like you talked about your version of vampires, and I just kind of like said I still want to drink blood.
Yeah, no, because I
So-
mentioned that
Oh.
blood is addictive to vampires, so it's very discouraged that they drink human blood specifically. Sorry,
Yeah.
human
Yeah.
blood is addictive, and so it's very discouraged that they drink really any of it. And then Xyle's like, "Oh, I want to drink blood."
That's just part of the fun, you know. It's part of the vibe.
She wants
So
to pull
the
in
thing
a
about
star.
so there is an absolutely undeniable fact that every lesbian urges to be bit by a vampire. It's just kind of true, right? Like we can kind of all agree on this.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that that's a requirement to be a lesbian. I'm just saying it just tends to be that way.
It's like
right?
there's a lot of correlation there.
Like there's something so undeniably attractive about it. Like it's kind of just like goated. It's like a less try-hardy succubus.
Exact. That's what I mean. Yeah.
There's something just
Vampire-
so classy and tempting and yeah. Now I remember, and there was a stream once upon a time where Bow the Whale and Miss Nerissa Ravencroft were talking about vampires or werewolves.
Mm-hmm.
And Bao brought up that she's in the werewolf camp, and she also thinks that werewolves would be particularly devout and loyal in the way that maybe a dog or a wolf is to their pack.
Correct.
And Nerissa argues that that is just only true in Twilight and not in real life, or not in quote unquote like real mythology
Well,
where
yeah,
they
'cause,
are
look-
they would just eat you.
Yeah. They're also a lot of the time they're also
Counter
a lot
argument
more,
to that, Nerissa. I love you to death. That's still hot.
Yeah. Well, either way, I also
I
want-
would
want-
love to
yeah.
get murdered by a primal werewolf. That's hot as
Yeah.
shit.
I'm
I would-
learning
I
a
would-
lot about Lynn today.
And I'm
I'm not learning
here
anything.
to
It's just
give the-
reinforcing. You know.
I am here to be honest and true.
That's the fun
Heroes
part about
stand
this.
and die by their morals and beliefs, and god damn it, I will.
That's the best part about this list.
Also, zombie is a solid B or A. I really
Yeah,
don't
no, I
know
would-
which one because like I think
I
zombies
agree.
are just kind of cuter, more
That
charming
is-
glitches.
Yeah,
That is valid.
I would as long as it's I think I'd put it above Lich personally. So like,
Cause
A,
like
but
you know, Roddy
I don't-
Tops from Shantae. I love Roddy Top.
yeah,
I
exactly.
just think it's
Cute.
funny. I just find it fun to just how much we're seemingly learning about Lynn, or at the very least getting having solidified about.
I have
Lynn
very
today.
strong opinions on beautiful women.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
No, I had an image that this was probably gonna turn out this way, but that's what I was wanting anyway, so it's fun.
Yep. Yeah. That's that. Yeah. Yep. Mhm.
There's a reason I asked like this specific group of people.
Yeah.
We should probably want to finish this off by like ranking S specifically.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Personally, actually, I think that this is where we should break off and do our own individual lists
Oh, okay.
because this is all going to come down to personal taste far more than generalized
That's fair.
ranking.
Again, this is the
And so I think this is where we
like
can
the
really let our own
average
taste
of
shine.
all of us.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely.
Yeah.
So in no particular order per rank, and then on our list they will be in order, right?
Mhm, mhm.
So if you could link me to this,
Yeah. Let me.
I'll crank this out right here. I got this.
Yeah, sure. Let's do this now. Hold on. Let me get the.
After this, I'm gonna go make
that link.
dinner, I think.
I am probably gonna have to speed through mine a little bit because I do need to
That's fair.
get into my costume for trick or treats
Absolutely.
because
Yeah.
trick or treat
Yeah.
starts in 15 minutes.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty much. It's like most people
I
start around
wanted to
5 or 6.
I wanted to end the stream before 5 anyway. So
Yeah,
I like how
I
it's-
can speedrun this.
We're kind of saying like, yeah, this will be just a short, quick stream, and then
oh yeah, no.
3
I
hours.
I thought this would be short. I'm very happy how this turned out.
Me too. I had a fucking blast.
oh, yeah, no, this went
I gotta-
great. This was a lot of fun, like a lot of vibing, a lot of talking. We kind of
have
just
my sensor.
completely got sidetracked because several of us have diagnosed ADHD.
It is possible.
But behind the where does this go behind? I had to bring my sensor just in case I accidentally show something while I'm changing tabs.
You're good.
Which of course is as always thumbs up Kiryu.
Thanks, thumbs up, Kiryu.
Thank you, thumbs up Kiryu, for saving my
Thank you,
dignity.
thumbs up, Kiryu. Very cool. Proud of him. He's proud of you.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, wait, because I'm in a private tab, it's gonna show the same list. I guess okay, if I have both tabs open, it probably won't change what's on one list versus, you know. Okay, yeah, this will be fine. Here, let me... Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, here's And basic. Here's the average one, and this one's gonna be my personal one. Did you get the link?
I
put it-
yet.
I put it in side chat, so it should be
Oh,
there.
side chat. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I was looking in the wrong place then. Yeah, I got it.
I also have like this is also making me think of something else, but I'll leave that till the end of stream to talk about that.
Okay.
Okay. Very quick reordering of things.
Yeah, I'm gonna like kind of reference your list a little bit because there's a lot on here that I'm pretty chill with.
Yeah. Again, only gonna order the top tier because time constraints and all. That's what I just usually do anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I might be able to crank this out a little bit better, but we'll
Honestly,
see.
I'm gonna be real with you. This list is kind of pretty similar to my own tastes.
Yeah, no, I think we're in agreement with most of this.
Yeah. I think I would still put. Personally, I think I still put Cyclops, Centaurs just down one. Just.
Yeah, absolutely. You definitely could, right?
Maybe. Okay, now that the longer we've gone on this, I think I'm gonna put Centaurs and Horse Girls like right next to each other. They're siblings, you know. Probably put this one down one tier. This one probably would go down one tier two personally. No, yeah, this is pretty similar to mine. Just gotta reorder like 2 or 3. Yeah.
I'm just putting everything in the proper tiers first. Okay, everything's in the proper tiers for me now, I think. Okay, now I'm gonna reorganize S tier.
I like how my personal list is somehow even more skewed, technically.
Yeah, real.
That's fair, though. I would like to say, on the subject of, like, both werewolves and vampires being sent right to S tier, I am currently drinking a shaker filled with doggy style, so...
Type shit! Based.
Up there with, like, top flavors of gamer stuff I'm drinking so far, and also
Oh,
just,
no,
you know,
doggy style might actually be my favorite, yeah.
Yeah, no, it just tastes very good. It's up there with
Okay.
it's up there with gamer fart and blowhole, you know.
Yeah, guacamole gamer fart is shockingly good.
Yeah.
Kissy Kissy Passion is good, too. And I really like Sweet Sex Pack. Those are all good. I really haven't had one I
yet.
really didn't fuck with. Okay. My chart is in the side chat. S tier is in order.
Yeah. I'll
Mine-
check in just a moment.
I will say this because I'm trying, like I said, just kind of trying to do this fast. I did not think too hard about a number of these, but some of them were very easily fit into the tiers that they were put in.
Sure. Succubus and C is ballsy.
I don't know. They never.
I
like
I
them.
Mommy
they
and B, you bitch!
okay. I want to say Succubus specifically being put in C is because I'm Ace and Succubus is just sex, like personified.
You know what?
That's fair. Yeah.
Fair. I kind of forgot for a bit. My bad. Fair point.
Yeah.
Lamias, from what I remember, are similar, but they do have other things
Yeah.
to them, like the snake
So-
part. Like
Mhm.
something about it just seems so cozy, being wrapped up in like a long snake tail. So
Okay, you
that's
know
why
what?
they were
Right.
ticked up
You know,
one.
yeah, you
They
know, yeah.
they just lost a few points because also very horny creature in
Cyclops.
mythology.
May we all say our top pick for Monster Girl? Zai, start us off.
I put vampire.
Doc.
I forgot to put it at the front. I personally, I think Aelin is what ticked it up there. I feel like it would be Valkyrie.
Valid.
I like strong women.
My top pick is Werewolf.
That is valid.
That's good. Yeah.
it kind of has everything that it ticks all my boxes. Generally speaking, they're on the butch side, muscular.
Yep.
Generally speaking, they lean into that primal side. That's kind of hot.
Lynn,
They've got
for
this
you.
kind of like, how do you say, like, a possessive kind of a feel to it, you know?
So, Lynn, for you, I'm honestly thinking now about making a like butch lesbian werewolf character because werewolves do exist in my lore.
I would pay you if you did that shit. You better,
I probably will. Like,
you better not
I
dangle
want-
that carrot in front of my face like that, okay?
I will.
You better make
just
that real.
I've never written a character like that, so it might take me a minute.
I'll be there and I'll let you know if it makes pussy what I want.
You should do
I
some.
feel
You should,
like
you should
that's
do some
kinda-
research and read a bunch of webcomics.
I will say,
There's
like,
a lot of
like,
options.
having the friends that I have has given me more confidence in some of my writing. Because for a while, like,
Right.
I was scared to write female characters. Period.
Well, I'm really glad that you've been moving
Yeah.
out of your comfort zone and broadening your horizons.
Yeah, it's something that I've wanted to do, and now I actually like socialize more. Like, I have a lot of friends that I could ask, like, hey, is this like, do you think that this is good? And like, I can ask, like, hey, I'm writing a female character. Can you give your input? And like, there you go. Yeah, like I'm happy I have the friends I have because it has helped a lot, and like I'm able to kind of step out of my
Okay.
comfort zone, as Lynn said. But yeah, I will lock this in as I promised. I will make a butch lesbian werewolf girl for you, Lynn. maybe I'll just base her design off. You know that lesbian lumberjack woman?
That's like a lot of.
The one that always says okie dokie.
What about lesbians? Sorry, I'm
just-
discussing dinner plans.
Oh, I said what if I based her off of that one? I think she's Canadian, the one lesbian lumberjack woman that
Yes,
like she always says like okie dokie.
appreciative. Very good. Yes. 10 out of 10.
I should do this.
All right. Yeah, these lists are pretty similar, just slightly readjusted, I guess.
I just got Lynn so hyped. I will make this character happen, and when I have the money, I will commission art of him when I have a solid design in mind.
I guess I just don't have any really strong opinions on the bottom two tiers, I guess, so because those are the only ones that haven't changed at all.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well, I need to get going because I have dinner
yep.
to start.
Yeah, before
This was a
but-
very fun stream.
Yeah, before we all go, I do want to run something by you.
Okay.
I was thinking, I didn't realize how long this would go with only 48 picks, but I am debating, what if I do this again like next year, but with like a lot more people, and should we just like actually plan this out ahead of time?
Yes, please.
like a remix kind of thing, you know?
Alternatively, we could set it up in a
absolutely.
tournament bracket format instead.
I
we
was
have
thinking
to have
that too.
just one. I think either
Yeah.
or would be really good.
Yeah. What if we did like a well, I'll plan it out because again, I'm planning on maybe probably next year as well, like a back to October kind of thing. But
I would absolutely
fine.
be down for that. I would happily join in.
maybe every person like maybe we collect people with like people who like different things, and we just like everyone has to argue in favor of theirs, like a debate
Very
style
dumb,
thing.
very kind of stupid thought.
I
Maybe
think,
when
okay.
you go, Lynn.
Maybe when we each, if we wanted to do something different next year, instead of doing tier list, instead we each make like PowerPoint presentations where
That's
we
good.
go over our top 5 and explain why.
That's a good one, actually. Yeah.
I think I like that idea more.
yeah.
A very. You go.
No, I was just saying. Yeah. I really like that idea.
A very random thought that I had is maybe when I have like enough like art of all of like characters in my lore, what if we did this but with like a Smash Pass tier list of characters from my world?
I'd be down for that, honestly.
Ornera is
just me
immediately going
personally,
in
I'd like that, yeah.
going off of the reactions everyone has had to her. Lynn, you've seen Ornera, right?
Which one's that?
Oh yes, I have.
The goth woman that is goddess.
You've already got me. Yeah, to say
Which goth woman?
literally those
Yep.
2 words got me. Yeah. No, you got me. Yeah.
So many people have seen the art of her, and have immediately been like,
Alright, yeah. But yeah, send me your lists. I'll post these on Twitter or
Is-
some
is
or
it
like
any-
blue sky.
is it
Okay.
is it made any better with the fact that canonically she is married to a woman that is like war goddess in the same sense that Athena is?
That is better actually. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because there's two war gods in my lore, just like how in Greek mythology there are. So there's the god of war in the sense of like Ares, like the actual fight, the brawl, the bloodshed, and there is the god of war with like tactics and planning.
Although I do feel like a lot of people give Ares some flack. He is like a very like smart like guy in lore a lot of time. Most of his losses are due to just him like having no other choice. I've seen at
From
least
what
in,
I've
like,
read,
the lore.
Ares. From what I've read, Ares is kind of like the god of war in the sense
Yeah,
of like
yeah.
the bloodshed and everything. But he
No, that is true. Yeah, but
it doesn't instantly scream that like he is like always seeking out bloodshed or everything. Like, he's a very brutal warrior, but apparently he was like a good person.
yeah. Well, as good as a Greek god can be.
I was about to say, like, that's not a very high bar to cross.
he does cross that. At least he's past that. At least he's not like Zeus or even though I have a
The
soft
bar-
spot for him, Poseidon.
The bar is in hell.
Yeah, Poseidon honestly
Yeah.
might be worse, and that's the sad part.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah.
Had a lot of fun getting to do this with y'all. Very happy with how this turned out.
I had a lot of fun. Yes, I'm very glad you guys agreed to join me for this.
I had a great time.
Very happy that we got Piku to join in. Glad we got to have MP for a bit. Glad we got to do this with you, Lynn. Love hanging out with all of you.
Yeah.
Likewise.
So
I do want to do
I-
more stuff with you guys more as well because I feel
Me
like
too.
I feel like for a few months I kind of isolated myself, just kind of in my own circle of like me.
we gotta play in some like game collabs.
For sure.
I did sign up for
Sure.
that one thing next week or something. I can't.
Piku's
What day
sure.
was that? Yeah, I did sign up for that. For someday.
Maybe I'll make a
Someday,
like a
I'm not sure
collab
which day, I can't
channel
which day, but-
in my server for some friends. Like
Yeah.
obviously you two, MP, Piku, like
I mean,
like,
to
like
be
a handful
fair,
of us. Like
I guess I probably should.
Mm-hmm.
I do have like the travelers, which is like just kind of like people who are. Maybe I should have like a tier above
I-
that, maybe for people who
I will
actually
think
like,
about
we do
that.
stuff with. I don't know.
I will think about that, but
Not
I'll make
tier,
like
but
a
you know what I
channel or something like that in my server, so then we can just kind of be like if people want to do like a collab or something, they can just kind of go in that channel, be like, hey, does anybody want to join
Yeah,
for
yeah.
this?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of is what mine is. Whatever.
But-
Whatever.
Lynn, would you
Ignore me.
want the if I make that channel, would you want the role for it, Lynn?
Sure.
Idea.
Alright.
On that note, it's reached 5 o'clock. We somehow got this to like almost 3 hours. Very surprised by that, but that's awesome.
Both of you
good.
have a fantastic day and a happy Halloween.
We have a lot
I
of
will. Likewise.
Yeah, we have a lot of
Bye-bye.
opinions on women. It would seem. Yeah, have a nice
We
day.
do.
Women.
Love you guys. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Goodbye, chat. See you someday. Well, I'll figure it out. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.